What is up, stream? Wow.
Wow.
Look at all these other faces.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Dustoff? Pleasure. So we're doing a fun little thing tonight. This is called, we're going to call it the PixelPlus podcast in honor of the most common word that comes out of Brian's mouth. Just plus. We have a couple things on the program to feature, but tonight on the program with us tonight, we got Darkside Brian, the OG.
Hello.
Yeah.
And then we got Illuminite, your boy.
Hello.
Your boy. So we'll, I guess, start off with, I guess we can talk about the game a little bit, and then we have a couple other fun stuff that we can hit on. So I know Illuminite likes to talk about the meta. So,
Yes. What about the meta?
you like that transition? I don't know. You're the one that brought it up. You're just like, yeah, we got to talk about this. And so,
Yeah.
Everyone wants to hear about the meta.
I want to talk about why everybody is coping and crying about Sapphire when the real problem, the real threat is the Ruby cards.
Brian, what's your opinion on this dog shit game?
So I will say, I did get a haircut. Thank you, Batman. I really appreciate that. It's very nice. The person kept trying to talk to me, and I was like, "Please don't do that." And then I left with the haircut finished and the money paid.
Did you get a goatee too?
That's just kind of how it always is. I just
Nice,
like
it's
shave,
clean.
so that helps. So Sapphire, it's not entirely like people are saying, oh my gosh, like it is a problem. It is kind of an issue in the sense that other cards don't have the tools to be equal. It doesn't have the tools to kind of be equal in terms of the power level. That being said, it's not entirely like breaking everything. There are decks that are successful. There are things that are happening. There are people that can manage the meta, but it's like kind of like a lot more work to do so. And should there be a limited list? I think that would be very helpful to like manage the power level. Should the game maybe not lock certain things to other certain colors that can only be played then, and then be like, why is our meta not diverse? But like yes, but it's Bro Hamilton, I wouldn't say it's fine. I wouldn't say it's fine. I would say like compared to past metas, but it is not. I don't think we are in like a tier 0 type thing. I don't think we're in a tier 0 type thing, but I also think that there is room for improvement in the meta. Is definitely something that can be seen. Compared to like past metas, I don't know if anyone has a graphic for like the past metas, barring Ursula set 4, where we had a very kind of like one deck meta. But if you look at like set 6's meta, there was a decent amount of things coming out that wasn't all locked to just one color, which feel there are decks that have been bad.
So my thing with the meta. One, I think the meta right now is in a state of it's fine, but also people feel bad when you're playing against a certain color. And
It's been since the dawn of the game, in my opinion.
I feel like the way to fix that is not ban Hiram or ban Popsicle, because like drawing a card, drawing 2 cards is never the issue. The core issue is the cards those cards are played in, right? My fix for the meta, it's a hot take, is we errata Hiram and Popsicle to be dual ink blue steel.
Hey,
So they can only be seen in blue steel.
my man's preaching the truth.
Then Ruby Sapphire can't play it.
The mask comes
They
off.
have to find a new way to draw. And you won't get Sisu dropped, because the problem is Sapphire, the colors are meant to ramp. They're meant to ramp, right? So like blue's mechanic is to give you enough ink.
You put that the most blue thing I've read all day.
you put that in red, which their core mechanic is to remove stuff. Then you get a deck that is just like overly like oppressive, because a deck that you put out like Big Sisu, right, is not meant to be played on turn 4 after ramping to turn 6, ramping 6ing, right? When they made that card, they didn't think that was gonna happen, right? But
Well,
because
maybe.
They haven't thought a lot of things when they make cards.
So-
yeah, I know.
So
But, like,
I got a buddy who works at Ravensburger. He gave me like, this is all under NDA, like I can't say too much, but he basically said that like they are roughly working on a set currently. I can't say exact numbers again, but it is minimum 10 sets further out, right? Like that's how far out their production cycle is.
Yeah.
And he's not even on like the game design team. It's just like what he hears around work. But there's a, and I've heard the rumor that like set 7 was the first set to be designed after the release of the game. Like when they released the game, set 6 was done when first chapter hit stores, right?
Yeah.
And so like they, I don't know about the excuse that they didn't know Sisu was going to be a thing when they made Hiram Flaversham Toy Maker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do think that, so I come from a background of gaming, of like StarCraft, right? So StarCraft is famous for being like very hard to play and high skill ceiling. But StarCraft is also infamous in that StarCraft 1 was a game essentially abandoned by Blizzard Entertainment, right? They're like, you're stuck with it, suck it up. And StarCraft like hit it huge in esports, and things were just so objectively broken. Like you play StarCraft and you play against someone that knows what they're doing, and you're just like, that's not fair. But they had like no workaround. Like Blizzard just refused to patch it or just couldn't. And so people just like got so obnoxiously creative and good and figured out things on like a code level that you could do in the game. And like even now, like 30 years later, there's new strategies being found on this like ancient game. And so to me, it's like I think what we see is that like there's a huge hive mind in Lorcana. People play what they think is good. Thus more people play what they think is good, and they play the things that counter the things that people think is good. And then like like creativity is like lashed out at in the community. It's like, hey man, what if we played like red, purple, burn line? You suck. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. And so a little loud. And so I think the game definitely benefits from people that just like try something and they practice it enough to where it like wins one thing, and then like all like the hive mind ants like actually try something different. And I think right now, I think Blue Steel as an example, went from like, oh, you work twice as hard to get the same result, so a lot of people just wouldn't play it. But now a lot of people can play versions of the deck where it's like, well, you try half as hard and you get a good result, right? And so people don't want to play decks that take twice the work, even though it can be just as satisfying. And so that's like my thoughts. I think it's part like intellectual laziness, part lack of creativity. In addition, just decks are going to be strong, right? Decks are always going to be strong.
Yeah.
So.
And that like saying that decks are gonna be strong, right, brings back my other hot take, and like it's not really a hot take, but like it's a point that is prevalent in this set and like kind of prevalent in the set before, is that they print like 1 or 2 cards, or like 3 even, that are really good for a certain color, right? And then that boosts that color's power level, but then print other cards that just don't help the colors at all, like in either game mechanics or like playability, right? One being Sapphire Coil, right? Sapphire Coil's effect is only on 1 card, and like 1 card, which is Ice Block, right? Ice Block -1, you exert to play it, right? That's a fair card, right? Uninkable, 1 drop, exert to play it, -1. Then they set 7, it was like, let's super juice this card and bring out Sapphire Coil that is not once per turn, inkable, don't have to exert to use it, and now that card just like makes Ice Block unplayable, which fine, but then like the other coils that you give for the other colors are unplayable, every single last one of them. I've tried, I play a lot of colors, I've tried to play every single other coil, and they are not good.
Bro,
Like,
I don't know, man. Emerald coil pops off, baby. Like you give it
Emerald coil.
You hand it on evasive
Emerald
like free
coil.
hot dogs at Target, dude. Like I don't know. Like
You can only play Emerald Coil in one color pairing, and that is the only reason why it's good.
no, bro. Hamilton agrees with me.
Yeah,
You ever
can
seen
only play
that
in
Peter
one
Pan with
color
evasive?
pairing.
That's broken.
Yeah,
It's just not been
like
unlocked yet.
and like the reason why you can play it in only one color pairing is because one is uninkable. Why is it an uninkable 3-drop at that?
I don't know.
It's everything in green. Everything good is uninkable.
Yeah, like
Have you seen
like,
Tremaine 6 drops uninkable?
Oh, they got hidden ink caster. It'll be fine.
Let
Just
me
play
pull
that.
up all the coils.
Batman's like,
is
what
that
about
a-
carpet bag though? Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
like
I was looking through my extras. There's this. Oh my gosh, let me just pull it up on the main screen because I'm like looking back and like I didn't realize the power creep on some of these cards, and so was it world part of your world? No, look at. Oh my gosh, is it stuff? Oh my gosh.
Also, Batman, I have plenty of. I could actually pop up. Malf, am I allowed to curse in this stream?
again, bro,
Sure, go
Hamilton.
ahead.
I will pop the fuck off.
Just saying
about...
the same colors that I said. That is the only colors you can play it in is blue green. Like you,
Alright.
the green coil should be able
This
to be played
card.
in every green card.
What does this card do that now a character does plus more?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's singable.
Yeah, that card.
That's it, man. It's singable.
They had to make Tamatoa
That's
because
interesting.
that card was never seen play. That card should have been. That's another thing. Like, why
what
is that
upset
a
me?
6 inkable card? That should be like a 4 song.
At least it's inkable.
I mean, in
Yes.
theory, like getting items back is like very useful. But getting 2 is like, oh my gosh. There's a whole. There's a lot of things I could pop off on. I'm just waiting for the time
Like,
where I can go a little unhinged about game design with Lorcana.
Dude, just do it. Do it now.
like
right.
my biggest gripe, right, with these coils is all the ones that are uninkable, right? All could be inkable and still be bad, and that's the problem. Like Emerald Coil could be inkable, and it could still be playable, but it'd be playable in other like ink pairings with Emerald,
No,
not just
Coil
blue.
kinda cracked. I'm not gonna lie.
not just blue green. All right, Amethyst Coil is my biggest. I hate this card. One, it's uninkable. It's an uninkable 3 that says whenever you ink a card, right, you remove 1 damage counter from a chosen character to opposing character. Why? If you look up Belle does the same thing, and she's inkable and a body. Why would I ever play this card? Why would I ever play this card?
Dude, Blurb about to pop off with this card.
Yeah.
You ink 4 times. You at the soup kitchen, baby. You hand
Steel
out
coil.
damage.
Still
You have to
coil.
have 4 damage that is
It's
on the
another
field.
card.
And then
Yeah.
in a color combination that doesn't inherently put damage on things, and assume your opponent's gonna go, okay,
Exactly.
yeah, I'll do 2 damage. Fuck it.
Yes. Like Amethyst Coil should be like Amethyst Coil should have said, if it's gonna be uninkable, it should have said whenever you ink a card, bounce a character with strength 2 or less.
I
That's
don't know
nutty.
about that.
That's kind of nutty.
I
That's
don't,
kind
I
of
don't
nutty.
know. I don't know about
That's
that.
kind of fucking nutty.
Illuminite's been fired.
Or exert.
No,
Or exert.
Blurple with like
How about
coil.
exert?
Yo,
Exert.
I think red coil should have been every time you ink, you banish a card. Just-
No, that would be broken. That would be broken.
Really?
Yeah, that'd have been busted.
Whenever you
But,
ink
like,
a card, you
Steel Coil-
just kick your opponent in the nuts.
Steel Coil, right? Steel Coil is a 2-drop uninkable that this didn't even need to be uninkable. It could have been inkable and still been okay, just okay.
Hey, what's up, Pudding?
But like
Steel coil should have
whenever you
been
ink a card,
4-drop uninkable. Every time you ink, you do a damage. That's what it should have been.
yeah, like
Well, or maybe
you
3.
draw a card and then you discard a card. There is, now this is a hot take. There's a better card than that Steel Coil.
Yeah, it's right here, baby.
Sunglasses,
It's right here.
inkable, does
Okay.
the same thing.
It's in
Oh, I have
Miles
to exert
Morales,
it.
man.
I only need to do it once. It's inkable.
Oh, we're right here. All right,
Like, why is it uninkable?
I want to hear. All right, Brian, you said you had
Hi.
thoughts on. You're about to crash out on game design.
Well, I always crash out on game design, but like no, so to comment on that before I pop off though, yeah, so it's like it costs 4, but and like that makes sense because like it's repeatable. Is that okay? It's like why is carpet bag 5? Well, because it's repeatable. It's over a period of time. It just sits there. You can do it all the time. That's technically repeatable, but you need to pay resources. That's just like free. So I can understand in a thought process set why they would do that. An annoying thing with a lot of the items though, especially with like item recursion and like banishing items and getting rid of items, is that if I don't like my background's in Yu-Gi-Oh. I haven't been used to working with like I kind of work with resources in like in like True Draco. You kind of want to leave things on the board because they can use them to deal with control and whatnot. But like at the same time, it is amazing. It is amazing how they're like, okay, cards that banish items are bad because that's the cost. Like, oh no, you get to not have that item. But then you can just get the items back, and you can play them for free. Then a lot of items don't even like matter. Oh my god, that's why like Popsicle and like Fortisphere and whatnot, they're fucking useless because it's like I'll explain what I mean. It's like useless to like worry about banishing them because oh no. Oh no, nobody is like using it. Like people like, oh fuck, I can't heal two damage.
Bro,
now.
Red Purple is not dead because I'm about to resurrect it myself. Brian's abandoned Red Purple. I just right here.
I've abandoned Lorcana in general. I hate this game.
I'm resurrecting Red Purple on my next stream, baby.
The
Tune in
pudding
next
is
time.
the biggest Red Purple hater I know.
Also, bro, I mean, it does, and like honestly, so like it does. It explains why I'm like so toxic and stuff, but also explains because I have seen like power creep unlike levels that any of the other people have seen. Because I'm gonna fucking pop off again. I'm gonna pop off again. If we ever, this is gonna be. You ever heard of a sleeper agent? If we ever talk about consistency as a deck building thing, if you ever talk about a limited list, I'm gonna pop off because we have like that's all of Yu-Gi-Oh sort of like bandless thing is that
like
cards are power crap, but the thing we stop them is their consistency. And we're kind of lucky in Lorcana that we don't have decks being hyper consistent, but it's getting closer, and we have things that are increasing that, and
I think Lorcana is like the most consistent TCG. Like
that's
like not only because like does Magic have 4 or 3 copies of a card?
4.
It is 4. Okay. Well, yeah. We came from Yu-Gi-Oh! It was 3, but like so 4 copies of a card with a really easy mulligan. And anything can be a resource. So you don't have to clutter your deck with resource.
Putting this very base, I agree.
And so yeah, I think consistency is actually one of the biggest problems with Lorcana. I don't think it's a problem because consistency is fun, but I think it like complicates when decks are too consistent.
Yeah, because like that's how it is in Yu-Gi-Oh. You just like when I played Gokis. This is 2018. It's just like you need a starter. And then you pop off, and you hope that like it's not 100% consistent, but it's mostly consistent.
Goki was 100% consistent if you knew how.
Not the way I played it.
Oh, because I was gonna say I played Yu-Gi-Oh with the best of the best, and then like some people who nobody even knows don't even know their names, and like they could beat anybody. Like I have friends that have beaten like Jesse Cotton, all the big names, right?
Yeah.
And like and so have I, but like playing against Goki was like worse than playing against Bucky. Like imagine getting your hand looped all turn 1 before you even start playing the game.
And you got negates, baby.
Yeah,
you got negates.
That's how you get the 6-year-olds into the game. They're like, well, this was an engaging experience.
Yu-Gi-Oh has not changed. There's always one deck that everybody will hate, and then wait. Everybody cries and waits for a ban list. Like they just got a ban list now, and I don't even know if it even did anything. But like everybody hates one deck that comes out because it's too overtuned after the first list because they overtune it by the ban list because the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list doesn't fix formats. It just fixes the product so people can buy the new stuff. Those are all the Yu-Gi-Oh ban lists. They're not for fixing the format. So like every new deck that comes out that's overtuned in the OCG becomes super tuned and super overtuned here after our ban list, and everybody hates that deck. Snake Eye, Ryzeal, everybody hates the deck, and then the ban list comes, taps it on the shoulder a little bit. It's still the best deck, but a little less powered, and everybody still hates it. And then the new set comes out, and they want to promote that. Then they start touching it, and then they hit all. Then they fix the format with like the 5th, 6th iteration of the ban list, when the cards that were the problem don't even matter.
And I think that, and I actually, in all honesty, I don't want a ban list. I don't want any more routed cards. I like the idea of like make future answers to fix current problems. But I think if there's anything there's anything they should change with the game, I think it's like the overall like external mechanics. Like I think the mulligan and the play draw should be messed with, right? Like I think the actual game, there's like very frustrating cards. But I much prefer a world where everyone has powerful cards than everyone has wimpy nerfed cards.
See,
And
I don't
so
think they should fix the mulligan.
I think,
but the play draw.
I think play should not be allowed to mulligan. If you're gonna go first, suck it up, Buttercup. You're stuck with what shit you get. That's right.
Well, what if you get?
We'll see how many people want to go first after that.
So, someone in chat do a hot take counter. Someone say,
you want to sing first? You want to play? You want to quest first with Daisy deck? Hope you got inkables.
That's kind of rough.
That's what I'm saying. That's like I think play draw should be a legitimate like a decision. It's not a decision. It is not a decision. If you are ever offered play draw, you take play, right? But being able to tamper your hand, that becomes a legitimate decision. I'm just saying.
So one time, best of 2 format, you always go second because you'll have the advantage of seeing what your opponent is playing at a disadvantage. If you win, that's great. If you lose, it's fine because you develop advantage. And even if you win in game 1, in game 2, you go first. You plus. That's a little tip from someone who has done terrible at every set champs he's gone to. So take that as you will.
Your set champs are
best of 2s? Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes.
California, what is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, that's how I do it on the streets.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I have another issue with best of 2s, but like,
Well, we're not going to tangent. We're not going too many tangents.
But I think instead of
I agree. Yeah.
So like, all right, if the mulligan, like if you change the mulligan, right? I don't think the first person should not be able to mulligan. I think they should only have a limit of how many cards they can mulligan. Like the first player can only mulligan like 2 cards, not their whole hand.
That's fine.
Or like 4 cards.
I just think it should be like you were like I think it's like I think like 1 card is not enough of a difference. Sometimes it is, but it's not like not like a legitimate choice, right? I think it's like, do you establish board first and sing first, or do you get to manipulate your hand? I think that's a legitimate decision. So anyway, that's my hot take.
But my actual like gripe with like the game mechanics itself is like, one, you should not be able to play a card and there's no target on board. Like you should not be able to play Brawl for free just to get lore. Yeah. You should not be able to banish Popsicle to heal nothing.
Yeah.
Like that is
I agree with that.
A mechanic that just should not even be a thing. Like I shouldn't play Sudden Chill just for my muses to bounce something because I played a song.
To pudding, I'm gonna add that to the hot take counter.
Hot take winning dice roll doesn't get to shift more cards than player who lost it. Wait, like Floodborne shifting or what?
Hey buddy, you went second. You know what that means.
All right.
Catching up on chat. Can we give a big round of applause to Jay Bush for winning at his locals?
Good job. You got 6 packs. Did you pull anything good?
Yo, yeah, Jay Bush. Let out the deets, man. How many enchanteds did you get? That's sick. That's also, he showed his list earlier the other day too. Let me see if I can.
Oh, he was playing your list apparently.
It's very similar. Very, very similar.
It's a very bad take that Oswald should be banned. Oswald's a bad card. Just just brawl it. Before I pop off, just brawl it. Just storm it. Just get rid of it.
I'm pretty sure this was Jay Bush's list.
I wish Oswald worked for me
the other day. It's dice 1 damage, just mosquito bite, bro. Oswald best card.
Classic.
So yeah, it's. I ain't opened them yet. It's 5 Floodborn. Ooh, 5 Floodborn, baby. Let's go.
Open the Ursula. It's worth $2.
So yeah, here we go. So this is at least the list he shared with me the other day. Jay Bush, let me know if you made any changes. But yeah, it's very, very similar to my workshop list. A couple of interesting changes is that he did put in one aerial. He swapped out 3 of the Scrooges to do 1 aerial and then 2 Bagheeras. He's doing three Happy Tammies instead of 4. And then he's doing 4 Tinkerbells, so he probably swapped 1 Happy Tammy for 1 more Tinkerbell for 4. And then otherwise, 1 Visions and Baboom. This was what I was doing about a week ago. I've since switched to try something different. And he's doing 2 grabs instead of 1 grab. But he's running 1 workshop instead of 2. So very cool. Cool list. Love to see it. It's got all that mouth spice. All right. Let's, any other final comments, thoughts? And then I want to transition to the game. I want to see how this game goes.
Coil should be like errata or just removed from the game.
Damn. Okay.
Bring back Ice Block. I'm okay with my 1 character getting Ice Block. I'm not okay with 4 of my characters getting Sisu Coil.
I'm gonna pop off again. Malf, is there gonna be discussion later about a banned and limited list? Because otherwise, I need to schedule my pop off.
Go ahead. You know what? Just all right. We'll end with your pop off. We'll transition to the game. Go for it.
All right. So erratas are I don't like erratas. Chat, can I get a hell yeah in the chat if you agree? Because the thing about erratas, like we've seen it with like Bucky, people are like, oh shit, well like Bucky kind of, later it came too early, but later in the game, because we see it in Yu-Gi-Oh all the time, cards like Chaos Emperor Dragon and stuff like that, they get errated, their ass, and now it's like, oh well, not only can I, this card I have now doesn't do what it should do, it also just sucks.
Yeah, so my thing is like, yeah, that's how you do an errata the bad way. Like Bucky's errata, it didn't need it. All Bucky's errata had to do was take off ward. It didn't have to. They didn't have to increase his cost level or anything else, or just change his whole effect. Just take off the ward.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
And that is the problem with people who Yu-Gi-Oh erratas. They overtune the errata so the card is just completely unplayable. Bucky could still be played now if it just didn't have ward, right? What like my errata, my hot take errata, make Hiram and Popsicle blue steel cards only dual ink, doesn't make them unplayable. It just makes them only playable in 1 color combination. So that means you can't play blue purple Bell Popsicle. You can't play red blue Popsicle. You can't do that. It fixes all the issues that everybody else. Then you make red. You give red actual draw engine that's not too powerful, but like you give red an actual draw engine, so red still has an actual draw engine now.
I mean, it makes sense, right? I think we're just kind of approaching it 2 different ways because a lot of my thought process is like instead of like making it like different colors, which is a pain in the ass, like kind of like reprint and everything, that we just lower the consistency up because this game has no searching. You can't search for things, you can't look for things. Yes. So if we're saying you have only 2 coils now, then coil becomes a lot more of a valuable resource. You're going to want to, if you want to pop off with coil, you're going to have to work a lot harder to get there. I think with popsicle, like you got to work a lot harder to like, not lose those popsicles. Yeah. And things with Hiram is just, if we can just stop it from being 4 ofs, I think that might be an easier way to kind of deal with the issue. Nope, it's a bad card. My
issue with limiting, right?
Yeah,
is all right. A big example. It's in the set. Yeah, and there's a couple of issues why this card. Glass slippers, right? Yeah, they made glass slippers. You can only play 2 in the deck. Why? Right?
Because
it makes no sense, and it's uninkable.
I mean, that's not a problem.
You're getting like banned if I explain why.
I mean, that's not a problem with the limiting as a external mechanic. They just picked a stupid card to limit.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
like RMB.
Like you can limit. See, what they should have did was like if you limit, you're just gonna have to, instead of making a list of limit cards, right? You're just gonna eventually have to just errata it and just say you can only play 2 coils in the deck, or just make it uninkable.
Is there? Sorry, Brian Illuminite says something.
Yo,
to us.
RB in the chat. Yo, what the heck?
Okay, is it?
We're actually recording this in a big auditorium, so there's echo because of that.
Bro,
The microphone's going to the sound
okay.
system.
So R&B, is it fixed? I think this should have.
There we go. I don't know what R&B
Fixed now.
sounds like.
All right, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. What? Why didn't anyone say anything? Oh my gosh, I was like tech testing all day, trying to like figure out what. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. All right, so we're gonna transition to the game. All these, you know, I mean these
We're gonna have fun.
these nerds can argue over this shit all day, and there's gonna be many nights where we will. You know, we want to do this more regularly just because I think it's fun. But we're gonna have some fun. All right.
If they errata Hiram and Popsicle for Blue Steel,
All right.
we can get a reprint set.
Okay.
Reprint
So
Rapunzel.
we are going to just really piss off people. Be prepared as blue green only. Welcome to Christmas, baby. So. All right.
No, God!
I can't cut my hair.
No, God,
I look
please,
much like
no!
my dad.
No!
We are going.
No!
We are going to.
No!
It's okay, guys. Just don't overdo it. We're gonna do a little legendary tier list. A little bit of space. God damn it, R&B. We're gonna do this. Here is a god tier. All right. Here is gonna be like that's pretty good. Here's gonna be
No, God!
fine.
No, God, please, no!
Dog
No!
People have to drive me nuts.
No!
No. Bad.
Dog water.
Feels just like a Dark Side Brian
No.
stream. People are just spamming the sound effects.
Dog's gonna be the last one. What's right?
Oh, okay.
What's like
Ass.
Mid.
Let it go, let it go.
Watch me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff is so shiny.
Dog water. We are a Disney stream. We are a Disney Lorcana stream.
Oh yeah, no,
Dog water.
this is a very having me on the stream means that Ravensburger is gonna be like, we can't have this guy promoting Set 8.
R&B's popping off right now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all good. All right, guys. So this is gonna be the rules. So we're gonna toss up these legendaries. We are not gonna spend 50 years on every card, right? Like I think most of us know. Most of us know what these cards are. We're gonna have some fun chit chatting. But otherwise, each of us gets 5 bumps. So each of us can change the decision of another person by 1 tier 5 times. I have a tracker here, a little sticky note. Only top tier technology here on the MalferonMD stream. But no, it's okay. You guys are allowed to have fun. The PixelPlus podcast is about trolling and having fun. It's okay. It's all good. This is like not this. We're not taking ourselves too seriously. So okay. Here we go. So that's the rules of the game. Otherwise, we're gonna see if we can make this. This is the objective tier list. This is sponsored by Ravensburger. This is sponsored by Disney, right? Like Bob Iger is literally behind me. Yo, what up, boy? Like, what's up?
For legal reasons, this is a joke. Please don't sue us.
The mouse is like, oh, what are they saying? Goofy, I'll chop their neck off. I'll get them, boss. Lash mascara. Dude, I'm getting CoverGirl beauty ads. Oh my gosh, no, not like this. All right.
Man, I hate getting ads. Malf, is there a way that I wouldn't have ads when I'm watching your stream?
Wow, well, you could hit that subscriber button.
Oh my gosh.
Twitch Prime. Okay, so I will. We'll just like alternate. You guys can just call out one that you want to throw on there. And keep in mind, if you want to piss, if you want to piss each other off, you only get 5. All right, you only get 5 of these things. So you got to be careful because like if you start off with your favorite ones, maybe someone like you got to be careful. Okay, so I'll start us off. Okay. God tier, dog shit. Okay, we'll do an easy one. This this card. No, just kidding. I'm gonna start off with Perdita. I'm gonna start off with a pupper, dude. Start with someone no strong opinions. I'm sure. I think Perdita is pretty good. That's a pretty good card.
I'm biased. I think she's pretty good too.
Yeah. I think this card. We need like a quick like Dreamborn.
I
This-
wish she was inkable though, but you know.
I think it's
that's
nutty.
here and
That, I think it's so frustrating that like Sisu single-handedly shuts this entire card out of the meta. This card is like cracked though. So I think in like and she's 6 ink uninkable. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish she was inkable.
I'm keeping Dust pretty good. She's free cards.
No,
free
she,
cards.
she's really good.
She'll probably end up being bottom of Dust pretty good, but we'll see. And so Perdita won a DLC exactly. My man Pudding, he knows. Okay, all right. Wait a second. And if,
All
if
right.
no one wants to bump it, then we just move on. So.
No, we move on because that's pretty good.
All right, Brian, you're
All right.
next. He's next on the.
All right, so we're so I am there's quite a few cards. I'm gonna put. Is there a tier for like is shit now but will be good eventually?
Sure.
No.
Sure. Let's. Can we add a tier here? Let's see.
R&B, I have a medically
bro.
diagnosed stutter.
Oh,
So congratulations, you just made fun of a disabled person. Let's fucking go!
R&B out here taking names. Get out of here.
Oh!
We're
Talk
only
clear,
looking at
nerd.
legendaries, right?
Okay. All right. So how do you want to name this, Brian? I'll give you permission to name the category.
All right. It's ass now, good tomorrow.
Ass now, good tomorrow. There's so many ways you can interpret that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll put that under dog shit.
Nice. So I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a spicy one.
Okay. Okay.
Let's. Have you heard Taka?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you want to put her?
Let's put her in ass now, good tomorrow.
Explain.
So hear me out.
Explain
We have
yourself.
these challenge decks, and there are a bunch of cards that are about getting lore quickly through challenges. Taka while she doesn't have the same staying power as like Aladdin, where she gains and loses 2 lore. That's another tool there. It does 5 damage, which is very, very important in getting rid of a lot of cards. Give that thing rush consistently. Boom, 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 boom. You're gaining lore just like that. You got Mushu on board. You got resistance. It pops off.
Inkable.
But
It's nice.
Yeah.
it's inkable, and also something got this card got power creeped, and 2 sets from now, and his name is Robin Hood Sherwood.
Thank you, RMB. Robin Hood's only 3 strength.
That's fine.
Capable.
Vitalisphere. He's now a 5/6.
My man.
RMB,
Love it.
I'm gonna give you 3 booms.
All right. So next one. All right, Illuminate.
Boom.
You want it?
All right.
Anyone want to bump this?
Blue? No.
I'm really tempted to just bump this to dog shit and say you're wrong.
I'm not wasting my
No,
bumps on that.
God!
I'll just bleed.
No, God, please,
the
no!
blue CC.
No!
Blue CC?
No!
Dog
Okay.
water. And I
We
know
just
this
only
because
do
I
the bad
played it.
legendaries. This is an amazing,
Yo,
insightful commentary.
I played this. This card is so hard to pull off for it to be uninkable 4-drop.
This card shouldn't have been
2/4 at
uninkable.
that.
I don't know what
Quest
they were
for
thinking.
2, that's fine. But like you look at the top 2, put 1 to your hand, put one to the bottom. Something came out that is inkable.
Yeah, it's funny that Hiram
33.
came out in the same set.
Yes.
Hiram's in a starter deck actually, in the same set.
Also, the art's bad on this card. The art's like a butt.
Like what were they
Isn't
thinking
there,
with this?
yeah,
card?
even the enchanted's bad.
She's got
Honestly-
those like boogie 2988 teeth. She's got like the fucking. She's got the fucking dentures.
Look at her biceps though. This chick's ripped. Holy, you see
Dude,
that?
fucking! Oh my
She's
god.
like toned.
She's like.
Dude, Cece
Like-
out there hitting the
And
game.
then you give it an enchanted, which the enchanted looks okay, but I'm
The enchanted looks okay.
It
Alright,
looks
alright,
okay.
alright.
It looks better. It looks better than the other one.
Another that's fair. Okay. Another day we'll do an enchanted tier list, but okay. All right, fine. I'm not. That's fine. I don't disagree. All right. I'll do one. Let's do. Okay, Oswald. God tier. Oswald will.
Oh, what a thought.
Man,
Oswald will only get better. I think Oswald was cracked the set he came out in. I think Oswald is cracked this set. And there's one day they're gonna introduce some stupid item that's gonna allow you to like repetitively give
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Does RMB want to use his bump?
Yo, oh my goodness.
So
I wanna bump this so down, but like
you get 5.
I love me some Oswald, but Oswald never hits for me.
Oswald dog shit tier? Maddie, are you serious?
Yeah.
No way, dude. He's got to card his dog water. Oh my gosh. There's like a riot in the chat. Okay. Do we give chat a bump?
Yeah, give chat a bump.
Okay,
Fuck
okay,
it.
all right.
It's never like fun here, Mouth.
We're gonna add some fun. I'm gonna add a new category to my thing. Chat.
Can I also add a new tier?
Okay, sure. What's the new tier?
The new tier is only good if they errata it.
No, I'm vetoing that. That's dumb.
That's gonna be my next card. So like,
Only good if they
have fun
errata
figuring out where to put it.
We'll see. Maybe. All right. I'm curious. What
Let
your
me
card will
guess, Gantu.
be. Okay.
No,
all right,
although
hold on.
Gantu is kind of busted, but like.
Okay, chat. I'll just change this. It's the same thing as all right, dog water. Okay, so all right, chat. You now get 5 bumps, and just know that if you waste them, you only have each other to blame. So I'm giving chat 5 bumps, and in fact, so what chat? Do you want to bump the Oswald?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
R&B says dog water.
new tier is boiled hot dog water. What's the lowest tier is the technically lowest tier is dog water.
Yeah.
Give me $5, I'll sub to you. Okay, all right. So, I'd like to spend 5 bumps to move Oswald up and down. Man's chaos.
Yo.
All right. Yes, put it to that tier. Okay, all right. We're going to say chat uses their bump. The bump only moves 1. I'm crossing it off. Oswald's going to... Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. To death's pretty good. I'm using all 5 bumps. You can't just monopolize all the... We'll see. If you can convince the rest of the chat, RMB, I will allow it. All right, Brian, you're next. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Hear me out. Donald Duck, flustered sorcerer. He would be good if he'd be better if his effect wasn't only when he was on the field, because then you just get really funny interactions.
Just get a permanent 25 requirement.
Yeah, just like he's played, the effect goes off, and that's just kind of the new rule now. Is that because he's been able to get off, and now your opponent is playing at disadvantage.
So you're saying?
Okay, how about we include? How about we change this?
Let it go, let it go.
How about that?
Just call it Brian's interesting tier, because I don't want to do like the Sisu is a god tier card. Wow, thanks for watching, guys. Like, I'm trying to look through and like find interesting cards where it's like, maybe if they were just a little bit different.
Okay.
You can just go ahead and put Robin Hood in that same tier, because that's my next card.
RMB's crashing out.
I want to use my bump, but I don't want to use it.
No,
because,
God,
like,
please, no, no.
There's so many other cards that I'm probably gonna disagree with all you guys. And I need to use them for that.
We can save bumps too. You guys can bump stuff later, because I think let's see what
okay. Because
bump
like,
Oswald. Okay, all right. We have another bump.
I disagree. Donald Duck is pretty fine card.
We have chat's second.
Dude, it's fucking great, but I love that it's officially ruled that you can just be prep and then win, and then your opponent wins. And it's like fun.
Okay, all right. Maddie wants to use a bump too. All right. So, Jesus, freaking these guys hate the rabbit. All right, 3 bumps have been used in chat. 1 from RMB, Kachike, and Maddie.
They agree with me. They never hit off Oswald.
Okay, all right. Are you bumping Donald Illuminate?
No.
Okay, all right. Illuminate. What's your pick?
All right. Let's see. Let me pull this up. I have all the things up here.
I may use one of my bumps to bump Oswald later. You guys.
Stitch, Carefree Surfer. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Is it above Perdita or before?
It's before Perdita, because it's inkable.
R&B, you say an item that acts as removal. We got items.
My Ruby Fossa enjoyers will know that Stitch is broke.
Fucking sword of truth off the top. Fucking
Man,
banish that shit.
do I bump this? I don't know. This card is fine. This card is not that good. This card is used in one deck.
Yes, that's all it needs to be. It's like the best draw engine in that deck.
Oh, do I waste one on this?
You could play it. You could play it for like. You could play it on like turn 4.
Turn 4? Oh, well, I guess.
Yes, Gaston and Doc.
I'll allow it for now. I'll go to mine. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's do
I can't wait till we're done.
This-
I will
was gonna
see
have-
the Spirity and all these.
This card disappointed me, man. This
I
card
love that card.
is pretty bad.
I wish it was inkable though.
This
Some
card
of
is
these
pretty
cards
bad.
just- Some of these cards, the only thing they need is just to say that they can be inked.
This thanks for the celebration stuff. This card.
Oh, maybe and say he does his effect on play too.
This card should have been good. He's so close. He needed to be inkable. He needed to be like
On play.
5/3 or something. Like 4/4 is just like, I don't know. I think on play is too busted. I think on play is like way too busted. But yeah, he's, I don't know.
On play, pop a location or item just gain 2 lore. It's really busted when you quest. But no, I think on play.
It doesn't matter when you quest because you just remove him. You just get rid of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like Queen. It's like Yzma.
Yeah, he should have an on play and quest ability, and he should stay his same stats, just inkable and on play.
I mean, regardless how he is now, I'm saying it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I as much as I like the ham hands Wreck-It Ralph, he is not. He is at most a one of in most of the decks I play him in.
All right, Brian, you're next.
All right. I'm only in janky stuff. Jafar, Tyrannical Hypnotist.
Let's go. Where are you putting him?
It could be good.
Is it Das pretty good or fine?
No, because it's ass right now.
Jafar is
what?
not ass. Are
It's
you
ass.
serious?
Show me a list that is topped with this card.
Easy.
So you're saying he's like ass now, but could be
Yes.
good?
Yes.
You can't put all your cards in this stupid Brian category.
That's what I'm gonna do. Man. You can't fucking stop.
You really think this is a bad card?
Yeah.
No,
like, it's a
TK,
bad
no
card right
way.
now. Because so it's like it's super annoying, you know. Opposing characters cost 4 or less, can't challenge. I'm like, dude, Challenger 7? Oh boy, I'm gonna Sisu that.
Wait.
Oh boy, I'm gonna brawl that. Oh boy.
Wait, I think you got the wrong Jafar.
No, I got the right Jafar.
No.
Mouth, you fucked up. You got the wrong Jafar.
Yeah,
I
I was
got the
about
wrong
to say.
Jafar. Oh, okay.
Okay, I was about to say because that purple Jafar. is
Tyrannical. Oh, okay.
not- Okay.
Steel
Yeah.
Jafar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
see.
All right. We're on the same page then.
All right,
we're on
cool.
the same page.
I was gonna say,
I was like
like-
losing my mind. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Because I was about to say the purple Jafar is broken.
Okay.
Also, R&B to go back in your statement earlier, Malf made an amazing deck with Oswald removal. Because we got all sorts of items that banish stuff when you banish them. Popped off the top with Oswald, banish it, dude. If I ever start playing Lorcana again, I might as well play that deck. I might be like, all right, we're just gonna lose our goddamn mind.
I will agree.
I'm playing Lorcana again. We're building that deck.
I'll
Malf's
agree
gonna-
that Steel Jafar is it can see play someday if it got a Rana.
I think this card
It should not be a
is
0/7.
fine.
Yeah,
This card literally turns off Amethyst. This card turns off the entire color Amethyst.
Yeah, but it just should never be a 0/7.
But I mean, he's a challenger. This man one shots a Queen's Castle.
Give it one attack at least.
I think
Put some
this
respect on
card.
Jafar name.
I think this card. The only real problem with this card is that there is just so many other good 6-drops in any color combo that you play steel with, if you're gonna play a high cost steel like this, it's probably blue steel. That just like that slot is so precious. In my opinion, that's the only reason he doesn't see play. Because there have been a few spicy lists with this card, and he like every time he hits the field, he pops off. Yo, what up, Skydoll? I don't know. I'm gonna have to
Give him rush.
I'm using my bump.
Also, no shift is ass.
I disagree with this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Pop a shift on that, man.
actually, and you know what? I'm changing the bump rules. You can move it to any tier.
Oh, only mouth gets the bump. That's cool.
Okay.
Bump rule. Okay.
No, do not give him Ward Skydoll. That makes him way
We're
too
moving him to
good.
fine. New bump rules. So
Fine.
as recompense, I'm giving chat 2 more of their bumps back.
Oh my
So
God.
that they didn't have to burn 3 for Oswald. So
Okay.
new bump rules. You can move it wherever. I think Jafar is fine.
See, I thought
Dude,
those were
Mystique is
always
fucking
the bump
based.
rules, but, you know.
Okay. All right. I've used one of my bumps. I'm gonna cross off one.
All right.
Okay.
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 My turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay. I am gonna, as much as I love this movie, the Mirabelle, the yellow one. Yep, the yellow one.
Shimmering?
It's ass now. Yep. It could be good tomorrow if they introduce a token system,
Based.
a way to
Okay.
spam
That's kind of
out
interesting.
characters
Yo,
token
scapegoat
characters so
into
you can play
fucking
this.
Mirabelle.
on turn 5 and not be bad.
That's actually kind of an interesting. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Sure. I'd agree with that. Mirabelle is great with the queen. Yes, Mirabelle is good if you just toss her into the trash for her 5 lore. That's
great.
Wow.
Also, it is kind of really annoying that like you just literally can't cheat out Mirabelle. They said you can't fucking like Monster Reborn her. You
Yeah.
can't like
Yep.
You can't even
Whatever.
Mufasa her. Like
No,
Yeah,
you
it's
can't.
just like,
like
oh,
literally.
no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's my turn. Here we go. Let's do. I'm gonna do the queen. I'm gonna say the queen.
Yeah, put it. You know where you want to put it. You might as well put
It's
it right
pretty good.
there. Yeah.
I feel like the queen is extremely niche and comes out on a curve that maybe you're losing the board, but this queen is so cracked when she pops off and has won me one too many games, like historically, and so it's like I don't know. I think she's pretty good,
I love the queen.
and so that's my spicy pick. I think most people would like put her. A
Yeah,
little
man.
lower.
The queen always
But I
finds me
give
my
I give her the
quills when I
respect.
need 'em.
Exactly. She's a slower quill as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
All right. Queen and Oswald item in case when you miss with Oswald. Yeah, exactly. You just always commit, always gamble.
Yeah.
Queen Diviner, barely know her. Okay, all right. Moving on.
All right, so I want to take you guys back to the release of Set 5, and you go on Reddit.com, and you see all the card releases, and people are going, oh my god, fucking Sapphire is gonna be so good in Set 5. And the reason they all said that, and they said that Sapphire was going to be broken in Set 5,
This card.
was because of our boy Mufasa, Ruler of Pride Rock, and Merlin too. But also, combine the mouth. I'm cheating. We're gonna put both of them on fucking ass now. Good tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Where else would you put it?
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna use the
You got-
bump
you-
if
you got-
that's
you-
where you're putting that.
You got to commit to at least one card in a category.
All right. Okay. So Mufasa.
So you're saying Mufasa's bad?
Yes. Well.
Oh, I'm bumping it.
So Mufasa is just like there's not really a lot of payoff right now, because either the first thing that happened in Set 5 is that everyone played him on like turn 8, and they're like, wait, this was a dumb thing. Now I just went -2, and it's like cool that was cool. And then like you would think, oh, he works now in like blue steel because oh my gosh, you have a bunch of cards, you have a million cards in hand, you have a million stuff in ink, and you have all this stuff, and then people just don't play him. Because there's like not really a reason to like pop off like that. Well, he is a blue steel card.
No, you play him in blue green or blue red.
Blue red
the
would be
point-
very spicy. I've seen him most commonly now.
I've only played him in blue red, and like after, because like sometimes you'll need to like back in Set 5, you'll need to like wipe the board, right? You play Mufasa, he gives you 2 to 3 turns in one turn with one quest. He quests for 4, it readies all your ink.
It's a chunky
That's
boy.
broken.
I will say a really funny thing about Mufasa that I got to witness. Mufasa's 4 strength, and that is like the worst strength that anything can be if you want to get rid of it, because you can't greatest criminal mind Mufasa.
No.
So Steel Song just like dies.
Yeah, they would have to burn like 1,000,000 cards to kill this guy. All right, so are you bumping this?
Chat. Help me, because I don't want to waste my bump.
You can Sapphire. It dies to Medusa, Skydol. Fuck
my
it.
gosh. Just be a man, Illuminite. Bump this card. Use a bump.
Yeah, alright, we're bumping it. I'm bumping it
Where are we
all the
putting
way
it?
to that's pretty good. Because
Maui Shark's a bad card because if you have 2 coils, you ink
Because,
something and then you Medusa it.
because questing, after you establish the Mufasa, and they don't out it, the game is over. The game is over. You have lost the game.
All right. Okay. I
As a thick booty.
would put
As a
him down to
thick booty
fine,
lion.
but I don't want to waste a bump yet. So
He's definitely a big brain type of thing. Like you have to know how to play him, otherwise, you just kind of just. He's very easy to misplay.
he's
and then
also known
people-
as the Brick Lord because he more commonly just bricks your hands. So-
Yeah.
You only play one though. That's fine.
okay.
Just play one.
All right. I'm going. Here we go. Let's knock out an easy one. Rapunzel is God tier. There we go. Any disagreements?
The only good draw in Amber. That's
It's,
so unfortunate.
Pretty cracked. All right. There we go. Quick turn.
Baby.
Go ahead. I think the real spice is how we're gonna order God tier and who ends up being in there. So, all right, Brian, go ahead.
All right, cool. Illuminati, did you do one or?
Yeah, he
I think it
did.
was Illuminati.
I did Maribel.
Oh, base.
Oh
All right,
no,
cool.
that was last time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Illuminate.
Oh no.
yeah,
okay,
you
okay.
were on Mufasa for so long.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I guess
Yeah,
it's
you
my
might
turn.
as well be Mufasa.
All right. I'm gonna just do an easy one and put Scrooge at God tier. I love me some Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge into God tier. Where do you go? Okay.
There you go. I love me some McDuckins.
I'm actually gonna disagree with this. I'm gonna use one of my bumps. Do another one. I'm putting him to the top of Das pretty good.
What?
I don't think he's God tier.
He's not perfect. It's kind of like Ariel because
You think
can
he's
whip
cool?
with
He gets you your popsicle and he sends your 3 Hirems to the bottom. Of the
Yeah.
me.
So if you get unlucky, that's fine. That's fair, right? Like sometimes I just play Scrooge just for a free body on board. Sometimes I don't even need to be searching for items. I just be like, oh, I have 4 free items. Exert, play for free.
Okay, well,
I have another body.
I mean, then what, is this God tier?
No, because you can't play that for free.
Oh yeah, okay, no, yeah, you can play for free. That's fine. Yeah. And so I think he's pretty good. He's definitely pretty. He's very strong. I don't know if I'd put him God tier. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm using my
You
you want to counter bump? That's your decision. But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's fine where it is, but the Ravensburger will never ask me to promote anything because I'm going to complain about how they designed their game. You have to exert items. Oh, this is going to be so bad. So we're going to make a bunch of items that don't care if they're exerted. Okay. Oh my God, you exert your popsicle. Oh no, fucking. You exert your sword of truth. Oh my God! Now you play it for free. What a
I love
cost!
exert my forest spheres and popsicles to play this Scrooge for free.
Okay, so
oh no,
Brian, it's your turn because I did mine.
All right, cool. Milo Thatch, fuck it.
Yo, let's go.
I watched a man make a deck that like almost fucking nope. You know where it's going, Mal. So I watched a deck that like really tried to pop off with this card because
Where do you want to put him in here?
Yeah, right.
He should be at the top of the list.
Yeah, I would say top because I think it's the most like reliable. It's because there's almost an idea, right? So for those that don't know, it says when this character is banished, return all opposing characters to their player's hands. If and you can shift. The shift isn't great, but hypothetically you can shift. You have things that can pop off with it. You can have.
The artist.
Dude, oh my God, Skydoll! No, Skydoll, you can't because I'm rage quitting Lorcana right now, so I'm not going to locals tomorrow. But if I were going to locals, yes, I would see that shit pop off. He would, because like there is a world like that clears the board, it deals all removal. I forget if Maleficent's staff gets a value because I think it's only on like your turn. I forget Maleficent's staff because I don't play it.
It's like, both turns, I think.
Yep.
All right, let me fucking see.
Pretty sure it's both turns.
It's
Less
right
than
here.
staff.
no.
Whenever one of your opponent's characters' items.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's just it's anything.
So it's just busted.
Dude, right?
The
Like,
Emerald
it's just-
Chromatron is only on your opponent.
So do you not
Oh,
think
okay,
he's
that's
like fine, or do you think he's?
No, because right now he just isn't seeing play, and he's not consistent enough to like get him popping off.
I wish it was a better Milo shift target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one drop.
I'm surprised we didn't get one this set. I feel like an island with Atlantis, all that stuff.
We didn't get hardly any good Atlantis cards
Yeah.
in a set that like
Kita
Oh,
was
gave
alright.
us
Yeah, there was that
cards.
Kita. You fucking I forgot who it was. I forgot it was fucking like R&B or someone where they were like, "Yo, Kita's busted, man."
This was
Like,
Cra-
yeah,
it was
I'm
Kramer.
loose
So
Kita
I
guy was
thought,
like
I,
popping
I
off
thought
this
Kita was
Kramer.
gonna be good, and then I read it 3 times, and then I was like, "Oh, this card's fun."
Damn.
All right, Illuminate, go ahead.
Okay. What did I do last time? Oh, the Scrooge. Okay. Let's see. Beast Tragic Hero, God tier. He's the best. He is the best draw that still has, till this day.
Hey, it's me, man, Medusa.
And
Oh, no.
you can
Yeah.
it can get Medusa, but that's anything. Anything
feels
can
kinda
get
butt,
Medusa.
though.
That is not.
I think maybe like 3 or 4 sets ago we could say that. I don't know if
Yeah.
this is true anymore.
He's still good.
He's still a good card. But I don't
I'm
know if
using
he's
my
God
bump.
tier.
That's pretty good.
Okay, all right, we're going. That's pretty good. Any preference on where?
No, I'll let you decide, pal.
Okay, all right, we'll do that. All right, Brian used the bump.
Can we have a bump sound effect?
Oh, we really need his bump sound effect.
Oh, gosh.
There we go. Okay.
Cool.
All right, there we go. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think maybe like in Ursula's God tier, but now it's like. Okay, my turn. Let's see. Let's do.
All right, now we're
We'll do
all
it.
even on bumps.
Do we
Love
want
it.
to do another easy one
The
or?
plan has come
Well,
together.
well, yeah, I think I've used 2. You guys have used 1.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Even
do
better.
I'll do Baymax. Baymax is cool.
Nice.
I think Baymax is like the bottom of Death's pretty good. He's got like a strong, I think this card's like actually kind of overstated. Double lore 2/6 on a 5-drop, and then he heals 2 on play and gains lore per heal, and then you can do that every turn. I mean, I think this is like kind of an overstated card. He's got clear weaknesses, but in the decks he's supposed to be in, very strong. So I'm gonna put him at the
Yeah.
bottom of Death's pretty good.
I'm just saying he could have been a 3/6. Robin Hood's a 3/6. He could have been a
Yeah.
3/6. But like I would keep him there. My only gripe with him is the
Wings
the
and
alt
flies.
the alt art promo DLC or whatever, the one looks ugly.
That's fair.
That's a
Oh,
hot
shit.
take. It just looks ugly.
All right,
Compared to the original art, it just looks ugly.
Ryan, go ahead.
I do agree to putting, it is kind of because like evasive is just flying. Like it's not gonna be like, oh my god, we're not. No, they're copying magic. It's flying. So like it would make sense if he had evasive. I'm gonna go with one. I'm not going in my usual tier. Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Tailor actually kind of cooks.
Okay, so
I'm
where are
gonna
we
put
putting
him
him?
fine.
In Red Bossa, he cooks in Red Bossa.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think this card's like slept on.
Because I was playing against like a red blue mirror, and like this guy pops him out. I'm like, oh, like obviously if you have their removal, you have their removal, but like he doesn't die to just one coil. You know, you have to kind of like have outs, and because we're not as scared of evasive, this isn't a very evasive heavy set. Like, he just comes out unexpectedly. It's a little unfortunate being 8 cost. That's kind of gonna take up a lot of value that you might want to put like a Tamatoa or like a Scar or something.
Right.
Bigger things, but like. You could say it's like, oh, it's a win more card, but like I don't know, it's a nice little closer that forces
I mean,
removal.
good time
Especially 'cause
target. He'll close the game fast. So.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
and like if you have to waste removal on him, that feels good instead of like that other stuff. So I like it.
Yeah. All right, Eliminate. That's a good pick.
Based. That is, I don't know how to speak
the Cinderella dog water.
I agree.
Or oh, wait, no, I changed. Good.
Yo!
That's now good tomorrow.
There's
When?
no way.
When?
When they make a
9-drop song
Yes.
that like clears the board.
Yo!
yes.
And so you're willing to wait
She's
till
at the
5
bottom.
ink when she dies
She's
to
at
baby
the bottom.
Sisu?
She can't-
But remember, this is also errata too. So they can errata her to be
Fine.
cheaper.
They
But
can't
the
even
bottom of
fucking. They can't. She can't even sing "Second Star of the Right." That's dog. Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Let's do
It's not that I have like 4 of
this
them.
Mickey Mouse trumpeter. Dog water. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's dog water.
This card was now completely overmatched by the new Mickey Mouse.
That does the same thing.
It was dog
That
water
is
when it
also
came out.
kind of mid.
Exert, pay to play a character for free. I mean, that's like really cool. But I like never see this character. Like I don't see him ever popping up ever.
Like you can only use this in like one color combination because
ICT.
that's how
I'm
quick
beetling
you
your
can
Is
get that ink.
ICT, are you using a chat bump? You really gonna take this guy to God tier?
Oh, that is.
Take you to
I
God.
don't think the chat's gonna like that.
Just
one.
waiting. Okay, all right. That's chat's second bump because I gave you guys 2 back.
Oh my god.
This man's actually putting him in God tier. I am excited to hear your explanation, or if it's just for the memes, I respect it. Honestly. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll allow people to counter bump later, but we'll move on because we have a lot to hit.
Mickey Mouse Musketeer Captain Ass.
what the hell is that one?
I don't think that's a legendary, right?
Yeah, legendary. 7 cost. Amber.
Oh, that
What
card.
the heck?
Yeah.
Dog
ass.
water. Yep.
Yeah.
Dog water.
Oh my gosh, that's a legendary. What is this?
Yeah.
card?
Yep.
This was
I
really-
actually, I actually saw that in my book
Use
yesterday.
shift
I
to
was like,
play
why is
him.
this a legendary?
You may draw a card for each character with bodyguard you have in play.
Oh, in your
7 draw-
bodyguard deck, fucking spam out Simba, spam out
It's
fucking
bodyguard
Cheetah.
and support. 3. Wow, what a that's
Uninkable dog water.
that's like.
And I don't even think it's like a good
unsalvageable.
shift target for him. Like
No, it's not. Not at all.
That's unsalvageable.
you can shift on the food fight, Mickey.
That may be
Not-
that may be the worst card. Like that may be the worst legendary.
No, it
far,
isn't. Malcolm.
it-
That's 2 more that I'm saving.
Okay.
So far right now it is.
All right, eliminate. Go for it.
Okay.
That's fucking food fight, Mickey.
Let's
Fucking-
I'll just do an easy one. Sisu God tier.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna put her at the top of God tier.
That's fine.
Dude, this Mickey. Someone has to get this Mickey out of here. What? No one will take our list seriously with this stupid Mickey.
Like, wow.
All right. Let's see. I'll do another easy one. I'm gonna do Hades as the top of Death's pretty good. I'm actually put him above Scrooge.
What?
All right, fine.
Oh.
Fine. We move right past.
I'll take before Beast because Beast isn't seeing that much play.
Dude, no way. This is like objectively the best removal in the game.
It is pretty good.
You can get rid of
Yes.
any target
Yes, I'm saying,
permanently.
but I don't think he's better than Scrooge.
I put him behind Scrooge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said I will agree with.
I think he's
before
better than Beast. Also-
That's what I said.
I
I
personally
agree
think he's
before
better than
Beast.
personally think he's better than Scrooge, but I think Scrooge overall has more use.
I love me some Hades. That's
Dude,
the
we
best
only have
card
the best
that's
for
the
you,
best card in
Ryan.
my deck in
Why
my blue
why is
set.
Mickey in God tier? Because ICT used a chat bump to bump him to God tier. So if you want to use another chat bump, Skydoll, you can't change him. Until then, this is a massive meme blemish on our stupid list. All right, Brian, go ahead.
All right. Green Hercules' ass.
Dog
Green
water?
Hercules, the baby
Green.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Dog water.
I pulled so many of them in the box that I opened.
Oh, hold on. What is
Really,
this card
a lot of set 6 legendaries are dog. Dude, fucking set 6 was horrible.
Yes, and that is another problem. They made 2 or 3 good cards in set 6, and then all the other colors were just ass.
Dude,
They're like, yeah, Sale's gonna be a common, but fuck
The
it,
same thing-
Hercules.
there is no way that his special ability is pay 3 ink to do a mosquito bite,
Yes.
dude. There is no way. And he is
No,
uninkable?
And but he's got ward, and he only has 3 willpowers, so dude, he can't even challenge
Yeah,
it. Dude,
that
it's
is
great.
that is the top of dog water. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, Illuminate, go for it.
Technically, be the bottom of dog water because it's the worst card.
We may have to bump up to 2 each
Yeah.
so that we don't take 5 years to
Yeah,
finish.
AG JP will hate me for this, but Grandma Tala is just fine. That's it. Fine.
That's sure. Yeah, I don't know. Like when she just wins games sometimes, but yeah, it's like hard. The setup is like really hard.
Yes.
Yeah. That's okay. That's,
I know that man loves him some Grandma Tala.
Yeah.
I
think this is
I
fair.
agree with you. Yeah, because like Amethyst Chromacon, not Amethyst, not Steel Chromacon is literally just like Hades, not Hercules, but like better. Weirdly enough to say.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna bump this up. We're gonna do 2 characters per round now,
Okay.
just so
Alright.
that this doesn't take 5 years. All
All
right,
right.
I'm gonna do. I think it's my turn, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Scar. I'm gonna do That's pretty good. I'm gonna do like the middle.
ICT.
That's pretty good. Do the sisters. The sisters. We'll have Brian do the sisters. And then this I'll do Belle. Belle is also man, dude, like she's so torn.
Yeah, put her above Grandma Tala. She used to be really amazing.
Yeah, if this was like 3 sets ago, I don't know. I think I have to put her at fine. I don't feel good putting her at pretty good.
Belle's okay. Like she's a nice little tech card to have, but like there are better things nowadays.
Yeah, Brawl nerfed her, Coil nerfed her, Ice Block nerfed her. Like literally, like she just she like effectively she's like a more expensive.
I've tried
sale.
so many times to make Belle work.
And
Even with the
Belle
new
can definitely
shit,
pop
Belle-
up. I mean, Sevi's got an amazing build around Belle, but it's just like she
With like Dime, she's kind of fun, but like that's about it.
yeah she doesn't stick around as hard as she used to. So okay, those are my 2. Any bumps? Otherwise, Brian, go ahead.
Well, we
what
do
was
have
your
a
second one?
bump in the
What-
chat.
What was your second
Did
one?
we have a bump in the chat?
Yeah,
Elsa,
ICT.
oh, Elsa Anna. Okay. ICT. What did ICT bump?
He says using last chat bump, God tier, chat don't kill me, Grandma Tala.
Oh no, Chad has 3 more bumps. Yeah. Okay, fine. Brawl kind of nerfed you. We really bumped it.
Oh,
Okay,
you
all right.
you did Scar. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tala, Chad has 2 more bumps. I'm locking ICT out of the bumps, just so that people have the ability to like counter if they so choose.
Yeah.
All right,
All
chat.
right. So I think I'm gonna start trimming a lot of the fat. Piglet and Amari are both ass.
So like dog water, like not
Yeah, dog water.
not redeemable, right? I agree.
Yeah.
Piglet, dog.
I love
Namari-
Namari, but
You think
that's
Namari
so
is
true.
dog water?
Yeah.
No, God!
I love Namari, but she should not.
No,
have been a 2-4.
God,
She
please,
should
Maybe
have
no,
like
been a
that's
no.
pretty bad.
She should have been a
No.
4-2, not a 2-4.
No.
It's kind of it's a weird effect that like she has like, oh, I can challenge ready characters, but also I have like bodyguard. I'm like, well, that feels
Also,
like opposite, and like, oh my god, too, like because you have Li Shang that like does that stuff, but like
Yeah.
better. You have One Last
'Cause-
Hope, which does
his
things
stats
better.
are
I'm using one of my
normal
bumps.
for-
I'm bumping Oswald up to death pretty good. So just
okay.
it was making me mad seeing him in death. Pretty
I
good.
really wish Namari was like a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
If Namari had 3 attack, I think she'd be cracked. Like
Just
you're
4-4.
you're like popping
4-4,
aerials.
Unequal 4, bodyguard.
Like you're like
Yeah.
killing aerials, you're killing Ursulas. But like,
Yeah.
like what are
And,
you doing?
and like in Red Steel, like if she were better in like Red Steel, that'd be amazing. Oh my gosh, a lot like she like Vitalisphere her, fucking have her take out an aerial, then she does bodyguard. and
You
protect
should have
herself.
boosted attack too.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. All right, Illuminate, go ahead.
All right. Green Clarabelle, Ursula Singer, Clarabelle, and that's pretty good. And the Singer and
Where do you want her? And that's pretty good.
Right before Beast, because
Okay.
I like
Yeah,
Clarabelle.
Exactly, Sidle. Yeah, you
and
put them
I
then
agree with that. I'd actually put her above
and
Beast,
then Ursula above
Deceiver of all?
Oswald.
Yeah. Can't disagree. Stupid card. Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree with those.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Lucky Dime, God tier. This is
Ooh, I
a
love the
God tier
dime.
legendary.
Yeah.
This card single-handedly like changed how the game could be played, in my opinion, and completely unlocked new win conditions.
Give me the dimes.
Yeah, I think
Dimes in the chat.
I think Dime is a god. That's right. Get your mouth for dimes out, squad. All right, I need to make more emotes. I gotta get around to that. All right, so and then my other one will be let's do John Silver. Silver is fine. In the right deck, he is extremely frustrating. But it's just like, there's only a few Emerald decks, basically blue-green, that can climb to that 6 ink and use him. But when he comes out, I mean, he's recklessing someone every turn. Like every quest. I'm like, that's like, I mean, that's turning off Tamatoas, that's turning off Hiram's. That's actually pretty powerful, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Skydon. Dime like literally just gets better every set. So.
Yeah, it's especially in a game where there are no interrupts that like Dime you can literally just do Dime for like free. Not free, but like you just say, okay, I play something, I play Dime. You had no chance to stop this. You literally cannot stop yourself from losing.
Yeah, on the turn it's played, there is no.
Yeah, you just go, okay, cool, this is fun, and then you can cheat out with Tamatoa. A great card design. It's fun. We love it.
I will say that the crab should have said like costs 5 or less to play item for free.
Yeah.
That like some of these cards just didn't go through R&D.
I agree.
Yeah, I would be so because like I know Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't talk about it much, but I know Magic talks. Like I remember I was watching the Nadu sequence for a while, and like Magic is very open about, okay, this is how we did our testing, this is what's come up, this is how we realized like this with this, and like they're like, oh yeah, fucking this card is a mistake, Skydall, you're incorrect, but like they're very open about that process as to why they thought cards would work and then they didn't, and and they're pretty good about banning things. That's right, Skydall, fucking you fucking uwood me, I fucking uwood you back. Malf, my turn. I'm gonna take out more trash. Snow White, and then Hades, Red Hades, are ass.
All right, you got to clarify.
Hades at the same time.
Ass is unredeemable later, or dog and the
Dog water.
They're both dog water.
Okay,
Dog water.
And who's the Emerald Hades?
No, Red Hades.
Red Hades.
Right next to Maui Shark.
I don't even know who you're talking about. Red Hades. Wow.
Yeah.
I literally forgot it came out.
Set 6 was hell.
Again, card design problem.
All right, Illuminate, go for it.
I'll explain. Okay. Well, we have a veto in chat.
Yeah.
We have a veto on who?
Snow White.
Wow. Okay, Skydall's going to use a chat bump. Where are you taking her?
To pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Okay, that's fair.
You might as well say that's the same thing as dog water.
No,
But
I mean,
not.
like, it's at least like.
I know it's not the same. I know it's not.
It's playable.
But like, okay.
White.
All right. Fair enough.
Whenever it's character question, return a character card. I mean, the
There-
ability
there
is
is
the ability
no-
is cracked, but
There is no good
No
shift
good-
character for Snow White. I will give you that.
yet.
All right. So, if we're looking at all the Snow White characters, the one that came out in this new set that's Inkable 4, Quest for 2 can't be challenged. That should have been at least
Should've
minimum a 3 drop.
Should have been 3. Yeah, I agreed.
Yeah.
All right. Whose turn is it?
This is my turn.
All right, go for it. All right, chat. Chat, you got one more.
Aurora, pretty bad. People will disagree with me, but Aurora, pretty bad.
Where'd she go? Okay, here we go. bad.
And then Elsa to that's pretty good. Put it above Beast, right next to Hades.
I agree.
Yeah,
All right,
but
Brian.
no, that Aurora is.
No, it's your turn.
Oh.
Man, you gonna share with the class or no?
Bro,
Damn.
bro, I was like started. All right, let's do an easy one. Tamatoa. God tier.
I love me some Tamatoa.
And then
Dude,
I'll do a little spicy. This Simba. It's bad.
Yeah, remember when everyone was like,
It's a
"Oh
bad
man, this
card.
shit's gonna be
I
fucking
love that
hyper aggro's
card.
back, baby."
I pulled
I
this
love it.
card out of a box. I sold this card for $26. Got a foil Tamatoa so shiny, and then it dropped down to like a Snickers bar, bro. I laughed. I'm like,
yo,
this card,
I love that Simba so much,
card is
but
bad.
they did that card so dirty.
this card
One,
should have been inkable.
It should have been inkable. It should have shifted for 2. And it should have been the set champs enchanted, not Maribel.
That is true. I do
Yeah,
agree
that's
with
good.
that.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it did my man Simba dirty.
You know, a lot of hyper aggro support kind of like sort of didn't come to fruition. That's a good transition into my next card that I'll say. Tiana, dude, everyone was fucking crazy. They're like, "Oh man, Tiana's fucking busted."
I love Tiana.
To be fair,
but-
if there was a
but-
way for her to come in exerted, this card would be busted, in my opinion.
Tiana has one place and one place only, and that is in my fiance's Steel Song list. As a one of.
Hooded Biscuit,
How is Trump? Okay, all right.
Yo,
Hooded.
blame the chat. Blame the
Hooded.
chat.
So this is the game we're playing, where it's a tier list game. Each of us gets 5 bumps. Where when someone puts something somewhere, someone could burn a bump and move it anywhere else. Okay. The chat elected to burn a chat bump because we have given chat 5 bumps to put Mickey in God tier, and we have not used our bumps yet to remove him. I don't imagine he'll stay there by the end, but we will see. We will see. Maybe he will.
But yes, that
and I agree, Skydoll. In theory, in like a theoretical place, yes, Tiana's great because you do your hyper aggro thing. Yeah, dude, fucking like you do your hyper aggro thing. You know, she stops like the early because like in hyper aggro, you're not going for like the late game. You know, you're wanting to get things down early if you can slow that down. But yeah, you know, Sisu exists. You know, she can be targeted. You know, they can just pay the cost. You know, it's kind of like with like Gontu. They'll just pay it. They're like, fuck it.
So ignore all the like Sisu talk, right?
Yeah.
Tiana does not belong in the hyper aggro list. That's the problem. She belongs in Steel Song because she can sing a song and then become exerted as a one of, not multiple, just a one
You
of.
can't sing the same turn. You play her.
I know, but like you don't need to,
Oh, fuck.
because
You could also just quest to exert her. Exerting her is nothing fancy.
yeah.
Nah, you gotta do.
I'm
You
just
gotta
saying.
get out.
She ain't
I'm just saying,
Gustav or
like-
something. Like, what's going on here?
I'm just saying when people think you're playing Still Song and then like out of nowhere you drop this Tiana, now
Alright.
they have to deal with
So,
it.
so where are you putting Tiana?
Tiana, I'm gonna put in That's Pretty Bad.
Okay. She's about to
Yeah,
say
that's a hate crime.
I'm
No, I'm gonna find. Let me do some looking. We're gonna do some justice. Ravensburger might be racist. They haven't made a good car. Oh, fucking no, Tala. Well, Tala's in God tier. That's good. That we're gonna count that.
I will say all the Tiana cards that could be good are unequal,
Alright.
and that's kind of.
we're gonna throw a wild wrench into the game.
Yeah.
Chat, I'm giving you 5 more bumps.
Oh my God.
Enjoy.
But
But no one's allowed to use more than 1. It's 1 per person now. I allowed,
my
I allowed
gosh.
some repeats, which is why I'm giving 5 more.
oh my
Alright.
gosh. And for the second one, Donald Duck. Not again. I'm putting that in dog water.
What is,
I
what
think
is
it's booty
that?
cheeks.
Donald Duck, not again.
It's the pirate one. No, it's the red one, right?
What
yeah,
is,
that
yeah.
one.
what is
I
this
just pulled
card?
this
I have
card. This
never
card is-
seen this card.
It's-
This was
I've never seen
Floodborne?
this until I opened it in Floodborne. I was just like, oh,
+1 lore for each damage on him? Is a 5 drop?
Yeah.
Holy.
1/5.
Yeah, dude, right? It's kind of and like the payoff. I think Lorcana has weird game design, and like I think they expected more people to just I don't know like bonk into shit, or like they're just like things will just stay damaged, and we're just not gonna deal with it. And it's like no, if they're damaged, we're only gonna damage things we can get rid of it. We're not oh man.
I think instead of putting it in dog water, you should have put it in as now, but tomorrow or Arana, because had the queen dual ink red not be like uninkable. I don't know why that's not inkable, but like that deck is probably the only deck this Donald could fit in and be like actually decent.
You want to bump?
No, I'm not bumping that. That card's dog water.
All right, Illuminate.
I say it could be good with the errata.
Go for it.
Oh shit! Pause. We have a bump.
Oh. Where?
You guys can read the bump. I'm gonna get myself a delicious Diet Coke.
They want to bump the Amber.
You want to, Scotto? You want to salvage this dog water card? We have good shit.
Bodyguards.
There's not too many great bodyguards. He only draws one card after you shift him. Okay, all right. My man wants to use a chat bump. We do not disagree. We don't argue. I am keeping him at the bottom of that. That weird. Chat, you have 5 more. Okay, all right. Illuminate.
Okay,
I think it's your
turn?
turn. Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
I am going to put Maleficent Dragon all the way to the top of That's Pretty Good.
Yes.
Not before Scrooge. Not before Scrooge.
So you lied.
Right there. Yep. Right there.
You think this card is better than Hades,
Yes.
Oswald, and Ursula?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how does it
Mainly
feel to live
because-
with the wrong opinion, dude? Like, what is...
Red, mainly because in the deck is
It's used in
popular
one
right
deck.
now.
Maybe
Yeah.
sometimes Mufasa.
Yes. And when it is like it's big and it just comes out, boom, gone, right? And it's inkable. Hades would be above if Hades was inkable. Hades. Why is all the Hades that could be good and are good uninkable? Why are they doing my man dirty? But that's it's inkable. It's an inkable removal, which is better than Hades being uninkable.
Okay, all right, fair enough. It is one of the few ruby removals that is inkable. One of the few. All right, what's your second one?
Kita to Fine.
Wow, really? Just fine?
Yes, because when Diggy Hole, which I hate that name, but it's fine. First came on the scene, she was broken, right? But then everybody realized, oh, Kita's not that good. Let's play something better, and just started cutting her from 4 to 2 to 1 to none. Like, she's just a fine card.
I had a really funny interaction with Kita a few days ago. They played Kita, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun. And then I played Sisu, and they're like, okay. And I'm like, Kita goes too, and they're like, no. And I'm like, read the card.
I remember that game. I watched that game of yours because they did it. They did it when you were at 7 ink, and I'm like, are they serious?
It was like, oh no.
And then you inked to 8, and you're like, wow, played the best card.
Exactly, Hooded Biscuit. Yeah, Kita needs Under the Sea to be good.
Yeah, she's
exactly.
Like,
yeah,
she really pops
needs
off in one
Pretty
deck.
good. Yeah.
That's fair. All right. All right, we'll get him out of the way.
Put him in dog water just to piss off Hooded Biscuit.
Dude, sus in the chat.
Okay.
You can brawl him. He's not.
I think it's a God tier. Oh,
Yes.
Is he better than? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Dude, the
Freaking bird, dude. And
I wish
then
Rapunzel
Mulan.
wasn't
I'm gonna
the
put
one.
Mulan in.
Mulan's
love that
nutty. I
Mulan.
fucking love Mulan.
Mulan's fine.
Yeah. I put her
she's
above
hard.
Kita.
She's hard. All right, fine. She's hard to set up, but when she does pop
Yes.
off, bro, she like pops off.
Dude, Red Steel Mulan, dude, pops the fuck off. Like, oh my god, like, fucking with like that's the thing, right? You need a lot of setup, but like Shift Mulan, the fucking medallion waits your ass. You're like,
that's right here. That's what that's that right there.
oh my god.
We have another chat bump. Diablo's just fine.
Oh,
Oh my
damn.
god.
No. We reset. So now ICT, you're out. You have no more.
Yeah.
But when I gave the chat 5 more, I said it's reset. So Skydoll and ICT don't have bumps anymore.
Skydoll,
Damn.
you don't need to run Diablo if you're playing green. There are a lot of green like combination colors.
Does anyone disagree with this?
Maddie, are you using your bump?
Turnidogs for one. I also hate that name too.
Do we want to save the chat? Brian, Illuminate, you guys have not. You've only used one.
No, because I think it's funny.
Oh,
I think
no.
ICT should went a little bit lower just for the memes.
Also, Skydoll, I do agree. It is great when you like shift her and then you like pop off and clear a board with her. It's great. ICT wants to unbump.
Okay, fine. Chat, you have 5 bumps again. Just because we're here to have fun. That's fine. Okay, sure. We're back to 5 bumps. The drama.
Did you already do your 2 mouth?
What? No, Illuminate was finished.
No.
Okay. Oh yeah.
No,
Sorry.
god damn it.
No,
So-
you
so-
just did the bird.
All right, Diablo.
And then,
Okay, and then let's do Anna. She's fine. She's like
she was
like-
so good in step
she's
5.
like she's like near the bottom of fine.
That's like the first reasonable card we've had in a while, where it's like, it's kind of nice. You know,
Yeah.
kinda-
She is a very balanced card.
Yeah.
Extremely balanced. Like she has 3 effects. They're all really good. It takes 5 ink to utilize it, and
Yeah.
she quests for 2. Yeah, she's a very balanced card, I think.
We didn't even get to Return of Hercules.
Yeah,
yet.
stop. You can bump. What do you want to bump? We haven't done we haven't done Return of Hercules yet.
And we haven't done Inspirational Warrior yet.
Okay, well it's Brian's your turn.
Well, I'm not doing either of those. I'm gonna do that are like very similar.
Wow. Hold on. We have a bump.
Queen, the Queen and Yzma.
Stap,
Wait, which
Stap-
queen? Which queen?
Hold on one second.
queen.
Stap is bumping Clarabelle to God tier.
All right.
That's fine.
I disagree with
Whatever.
it, but I can
love
see
my
it.
cow. I love my cow.
All right, so Chad has 4 more bumps. All right,
Based.
there you go. I'm not gonna burn a bump on that quite yet. I have 2 more. All right, Brian.
So the Queen, Jealous Beauty, and then Yzma, Conniving Chemist.
I love that card.
They're both fine. Like they're slow, but like you get it, right?
Okay, where do you want him?
Let's put them like above
Yzma.
Bell.
Okay. Yeah, they're both fine. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Oh no. Skydoll, if only there was a way that you wouldn't get ads on this stream.
All right,
I'm
my
doing your
turn.
work
My
for
turn.
you. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, This one's really gonna make you upset now, and it's only because he betrays me every time. Put that damn Arthur to dog water.
Bro,
That's not true. That's not
Dog
true.
water.
That's not true.
God damn it.
Not true.
Well, I'm
I'm
immediately
bumping at the bottom of fine.
just justify yourself.
Yo, because he is an unequal 7-drop. I can't ink him when I open him. After I mulligan.
That card is an unequal 7-drop.
Because you're not supposed to ink him. You're supposed to keep the king, baby, and slap some
Like
cogs
a
with
bad
ass.
card.
What am I supposed to do when I can't do anything but look at him in my hand the whole time?
He's a good-looking card to look at.
If I had
my-
to enchant it, maybe.
Okay, I am burning one of my bumps. This card, I'm even gonna go far and above. He probably should be fine. This card is pretty good. In fact, I'm putting him above Beast.
Also, Skydoll, I agree. It is a really nice card for the like Queen
That's
is
what
a
I
nice
said,
card for the meta.
They can't do our
because,
boy dirty like that.
And then,
it is very difficult.
And then Relentless Beast is dog water.
What?
Or no, not that one. The other one. The Wolfbane, my bad.
Oh,
Wolfbane's
that's
dog
fair.
water.
That's cracked though. That's a legendary. I think he's only legendary because he's Emerald's only rush card.
Yeah.
Also, because it's set 1, they're making anything legendary back then. They're like,
What?
fuck it.
This card came out in the same set
Yo,
as
Skydog.
this card. Not nuts.
You gotta have ramp to ramp to 7.
Just
And you
ramp.
play Arthur
Just ramp.
after you play Tinkerbell.
All right, here we go. So I got 2 more. Let's do Gone to. You know what? Gone to is fine.
The bump dog water.
What? Come on, dude. Check this out. Check this out. The Gone to. Look at this. Cost 2 or less. Chernobog can't challenge.
What do you mean Chernobog can't challenge?
Calhoun can't challenge. Oh,
Chernobog.
he's 8 cost. Okay, well, fine. Okay, damn it.
ICT, you used your bump.
Bump ticket. No, ICT. The master of chaos has used his bumps. You have 1 still.
Oh
you-
no,
'cause
because he
took it back.
unbumped Diablo.
Oh my gosh. Okay, the bottom.
Oh my goodness. Are we
Alright.
really using our bump to bump this?
No, I'm
dog
using my
water?
bump to put that shit back down.
Okay, all right. So
Alright,
Brian is now counter bumping the counter bump.
back to dog water where you belong.
Brian has 2 left. Chat has 3 left.
I will say the other Gantu that came out in this new set should have been a legendary. To put some respect on Gantu's name.
He's a
I mean,
nope.
Still bad, but
Yeah.
okay.
Or the Quester 5 and set 6.
Okay, so that was one of mine. The other one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Triton. It's pretty bad. Toppa pretty bad. It's like Rando Tiana.
Mm.
We've lost our goddamn marbles.
See, I feel like that would have been a solid ass now, but could be good.
Hold on, I'll
in
explain the game.
future.
All right, JDZ, we are playing a tier list game. We have a marker of bumps. We're doing a tier list. So first off, this is our first new podcast. I'm trying out this podcast thing with the squad, and we are doing a tier list game, and we're trying to do a tier list of every legendary ever released. And there's rules. Each of us, hey, thanks Shadox for the follow.
Shador just followed.
Each of us gets 5 bumps. So if someone places something somewhere, any of us can move that character to any other thing, and it burns a bump. We have given chat now 10 bumps, but we're now limiting it to 1 per person. Chat can also bump a card to any other spot. So if you're wondering why Mickey and Tala and even Clarabelle are here, chat put them here. So thank you, chat.
I think it was just one person, but you know.
Yeah, it ended up being okay. So what did I just do? Yeah, so that's good. All right, Brian.
Dude, Skydoll, Baloo protects Maui Shark.
Brian, it's your turn.
All right, cool. I can't, but I'm gonna do an interesting one, and then I'll do a funny one. Remember when Prince Naveen was good?
Oh wait, don't do that. Let me do that.
Okay. Men in Black, me Illuminite.
Shoo.
All right, we're back on the podcast. Thanks for coming in. Both the genies put it in dog water. Oh, actually, so genie, wonderful trickster. Put it in ask now, good tomorrow. There was a world where that card is like. I remember when it first came out. People were like, what do we do with this? I think it's such an interesting card because, like, yeah. It is kind of like a pop-off closer card
Wait,
that
you put the wrong
gets you
one in
places.
ask now.
I've been locked
That's
down by this
the main
card
attraction.
once before, and I was just like, wow. I'm like not even mad.
Yeah, no, it is a really cool card. That's why I kind of stopped myself. Yeah, because you have like that genie, and you have like Anna. And, okay, if you can lock, because I think there is a world where like Ravensburger wants like lockdown to be like a strategy, and it doesn't happen because everything's so expensive. But like in theory, that is like a control thing. But yeah, so that card I would put both the genies I would put in probably like one day it could be good. But right now they're both just really expensive, and they don't have the tools to assist them with it. So I don't think they're.
I think if there's a card that comes out that's like characters enter play exerted or something, like a location or item, this card's gonna get cracked.
Dude, fucking Skydoll, the fucking go tell fucking Ryan to do that. Be like, all right, buddy. Here you go.
Okay, all right. So Genie is in ass now.
And then
but
the other Genie.
there's another Genie legendary.
Yeah, Genie, it's the one I was talking about, Wonderful Trickster, where it's like every time you play a card, draw a card, accept itself because rulings. It could be good.
What does it need to be good?
Mufasa.
Like what would you do to make this card good?
What I would do is make it give me a better Genie shift target. I mean, and like that shift target should say, when you shift onto Genie, draw 5 cards.
Ooh,
so I can at least start playing my hand out after I ramp all the way to get to this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Skydoll is just like, I think like 4 Genie's fine as like a shift target. I think. I think realistically it just needs like.
But I've never shifted on my evasive that can just keep questing for 2 and not be.
I mean, that's the cost. That's the cost for glory.
Yep. Okay.
Give me a better 2-drop Genie, or make that 3-drop Genie like quest for 4.
JDZ, remember, you can. Okay, where are you bumping it? We have a contest from the man himself.
Oh my goodness.
Where are we moving this Genie, JDZ?
He said triple S tier, so he wants it in God tier.
Oh my god.
I hate chat. I hate chat so much.
Goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm not wasting up on that.
All right, chat.
Not yet, anyways.
Chat, you have 2 more. Okay.
All right.
I think it's your turn, Mal.
All right. Cool.
Oh no, it's Luna's turn.
All right. So, this card right here.
This is a good list.
Oh, you can't see it. The main man.
All right,
himself,
your boy. Okay.
Prince Naveed. That's pretty good.
Not according to Steel Song players. Everyone hates him. They're like,
where are we putting
it?
it?
Just don't know. He above, right below Ursula, above Oswald.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
This guy.
My man say on turn 4, play a whole new world. Let's play again. Let's do it again. Yeah. And probably next to Clarabelle, this is probably the best looking enchanted in this set. Next to Clarabelle,
this is a pretty good looking enchanted. I will admit.
Soft flex.
No, 100%.
Dang.
Okay. What's your second one?
The second one, Alice Grown Girl, Dog Water.
What?
Dog Water.
Wrong.
Dog Water? Are you serious?
Dog Water because there are so many better support cards.
She makes everyone a support card.
Dog Water.
Even you have support.
Dog Water. And the reason why she's Dog Water is because I'm never giving her the boost.
Oh
I'm always giving my opponent's characters the boost and singing World's Greatest Criminal Mind.
She's like at least Death's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I only have 1 more though.
Do it.
She is Dog Water.
Fine.
And it's not because I only pull
person.
1 of her.
You're a mean person. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Dude, JDZ, right? Dude, we got quality here, you know. And people is like, I'm gonna Lorcana podcasts. And I'm like, nah.
I hope you guys are ready. Mufasa. It's pretty bad.
No.
I love me some Mufasa.
It's pretty bad.
This
this card is pure Gamba in a slow deck. This card is 3/3. Gets outed by everything.
I hate Gamba.
Skydoll bumping.
This card is outed by Let It Go in Hades to make you look bad.
Skydoll said he's bumping.
And
Mufasa
even Mufasa players don't like playing Mufasa because he's so slow. It's bad.
Hey, I love me some Mufasa. He may be
Skydoll,
slow.
are you bumping this? Didn't you already use your bump?
He may be slow, but like, he is needed.
Man, one of us should have been keeping track of these bumps.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
All I'm
Fine.
saying.
I'll allow it. Skydoll is going to bump him to fine. Sure. Put him there.
Oh, you gotta put him before Bell.
There we go. You mean like here?
No, like before or after Bell, but put Anna before Bell because
You gonna use a
Anna's-
bump, bro? You haven't used you used one bump. Put your money
no,
where your mouth
not
is.
like up. I mean like in that same tier. Just
Bro,
like
I ain't even listen to you anymore. It's like, this man's trying to walk into the dollar store like, can I get one of them?
Anna is
50-cent
better
pencils
than
for
John
free,
Silver.
maybe.
Anna's definitely.
Well, if you want to
better
burn
than
a bump
John
on it, let me know.
Silver. I have run a bump on the same tier. That's messed
Okay,
up.
all right. Let's all right, my second one. Let's do Bagheera. It's fine. There we go.
That's fine. Whatever.
It's a
He's
very
fine.
okay card.
He's a very okay card. He should be bigger and cooler and more cracked. It's just there's just so many things fighting for that 5 slot.
Yeah.
I just wish it did it on both turns so I can crash my Bagheera.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. All
Or
right, Brian, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna clear out some more trash. Madam Mim, Purple Dragon, and Maleficent, Mistress of All Evil, ass. Dog water.
I mean, Purple Dragon used to be like.
I don't even know what
shit
these cards
back in
do.
Set 1.
Man.
set
It
1.
came out in set 2. That's why it was so good set 1. Oh my god.
Wait, wasn't this one of the ones that got like one of those silly like promo D23 promos? Or
No.
am I just wrong? Okay.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I mean, how is this card any different from Mickey? Is this not just a better Brave Little Tailor?
Because you're going -1 to play it.
When
Technically
you
you're
play this
going
character,
-2.
oh, you're sending 2 back.
Yeah.
So you're not only playing a 4 lore 5/7 evasive, you're returning both of your Tremaines. Sounds pretty good to me, brother.
No, because you're left with just like a shitty board with something.
The Tremaine is shifted, so you still need one more character to return.
You have to have board. You have to have board for the. I mean, it's kind of like it's kind. You're spending your whole turn to just bounce things back, as opposed to like, okay, like you have 8 ink. Okay, you like snake your Tremaine, then play her again to maintain board. You're just saying, okay, we're clear. We're maybe protecting and whatnot, and yeah, like.
I will say that Purple Dragon is only good in Blurple. It's only good in Blue Purple.
Yeah.
What is? I don't even know what this card does.
I've seen someone
has
win an event because of playing that dragon.
She's what's it called? An enchanted.
I hate that card.
Whenever
so
this
much.
character quests, draw a card. That's kind of cool. This is a 2/3/5 drop. Holy, that's so bad.
The reasons why I hate this.
During
card.
your turn, whenever you draw a card, you may move. Man, this card is ass.
Again, what is up with move 1 damage? Like,
Dude, fucking the people at Ravensburger, they're like, yo, people are just gonna leave damage on there. They said, yeah, that's how card games are played, right? You ever watch fucking Magic? They're always just leaving shit there.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Damn, true
my
Skydoll, you fucking bonk that shit, you move it. You're like, oh my god.
I'm gonna get both the Robin Hoods off this list. The Steel Robin Hood is going to fine.
Wow.
Because he is not that good anymore.
Where do you want to put him?
Red Steel be like.
We can put him above Mufasa. Yep. And then the red one, the red one is gonna go to the bottom of fine. As much as I love Sharpshooter.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I think like 2 sets ago, he would have been dust pretty good.
Yeah.
He's still like a really well statted card. Like there's a lot in this card.
He went from being a staple in Amber Steel to being sometimes in Ruby Steel.
Yikes. All right.
No Skydoll. No.
All right, my turn. Here we go. Beast, Relentless. I'm gonna do Fine. Because in the right deck, he just wins the game. I'll put him bottom of Fine.
Purple green. Purple green.
And then Ursula. It's dog water.
Ah, man. Yo, it's dog water now, but before it was amazing.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yeah, that card was crazy.
Dude, in multi, if you're playing fucking Lorcana Battle Royale, you dump that shit, you're fucking winning instantly. You gain 90 lore.
In your 8-man free for all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't gain lore. You draw 8 cards.
just like I know in purple red, one of my friends was teching this in, and just like playing it, losing the lore was just crucial back when when it was like and drawing a card off of that, so you don't go -1, you just go even. But you go +1 in card advantage and lore advantage.
Well,
but now
sadly,
it's dog water.
Yeah, sadly we are not in the prehistoric era anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think this card would actually be pretty interesting if she had shift.
Yeah, that, I do agree on that.
I think if this card could like shift 4 or 5, like I think this card would actually be scary, like legit.
Yeah, lose a lore. Like if they lose a lore, then you quest 3. That's just like a different pirate's life.
So
And
the real problem with this card is it came out too early. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
All right. Can you scroll down? I was just seeing what's left. I'm gonna remember when everyone was getting really excited about Bell Hidden Archer.
Oh baby,
that card looks so good.
What are you gonna do?
That's I almost want to say ask now, good tomorrow, but like I think it's already good. People just need to like actually like commit to it.
Okay.
Yeah, actually try it. So you mean like
bad?
fine or that's pretty good?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in fine. Let's put it. I'm gonna put it above Mufasa because Mufasa's great. So I'm gonna put it there.
I actually agree with that. I think this card is like overlooked all the time.
Yeah. Especially with like Shift Bell, like dude,
you cannot ignore that card. You know.
Yeah, I just wish like the best, like they already gave us the best like shift target for her, but the problem is there's not like a real good way to make this good in blue green.
Dude,
but I'm gonna try because I really like that artwork of Bell.
Is every single one of Emerald's freaking legendaries like uninkable?
Yeah, well, because they have hidden Inkcaster. Just run that. It's fine. It's a mechanic. Yay!
I hate that so much.
Yay!
Okay, what's your other one?
Maui Shark God tier. Fuck it.
Wow. Okay, that's a spicy decision. Where you want to put him?
Maui Shark's still fucking good. Let's put it above. Let's put it above Clarabelle.
Okay.
We'll get to John Silver. We're keeping you watching so that you can be like, oh, I would. It's like stay till the end for the spiciest take.
I think I would have put Half Shark.
No.
I put Half Shark.
You never felt.
Yeah, I think I put him in dust pretty good.
Feeling of just looping cards with Maui Shark. Fucking Vitalis Fear that shit. Fucking Inkable. It's so good.
All right. I'm down. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true, Scott. Yeah, it's a card that continues
Madrigal, dog water. As much as I love the Madrigal deck, Camilio Madrigal is dog water.
Yeah, this is like impressively dog water.
And Tremaine, put her all the way at the bottom because she is dog water.
Yeah,
there's no redeeming that card.
She may be the worst card ever made.
That's not true. Hercules and Hades exist.
No, Tremaine's worse. I'd rather play that uninkable 6-drop Hercules over Tremaine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, at least Hades can kill something.
In theory.
In theory. With science.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Alright, Mal, it's your turn, I think. Dude, new player base. I mean, like, yeah, because like I watched a very Chad-like man named JDZ Quest try to make a deck with Camila Madrigal. He never drew into the Camila Madrigal, so that was kind of tough. But it's okay because I like the idea of it.
Yen Sid is pretty bad.
Mostly
because Broom's pretty bad.
Okay.
Every local we go to, there's always a broom guy.
So-
He's like,
so-
"Whoa,
You know what?
broom
So there are a few
Because
people that would
Illuminati,
disagree
because
with
Illuminati already talking shit here. He's the bottom of the bed.
you. I will
Commit to that
agree
bump,
he
baby.
is pretty bad. I will agree he is pretty bad, but like, I will put him in ass now tomorrow or good tomorrow because like as soon as they start listening to people and make more broom cards, he's gonna be popping
So
off.
Illuminati's burned a bump. We're putting him in
I'm not
potential.
burning a bump for that.
Bro,
Yo!
oh my gosh. You have
But,
4
I'm saying-
bumps. You have 4
just
bumps.
Now he's co-signing the bump.
Yes, I have
That's
to
right.
wait till the whole list is there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This
Uh,
guy.
Then we waste all our bumps.
Okay. All right.
I gotta
And
save my bump for Jim Hawkins.
then I'm going to put, let's take John Silver. This is like the bottom of fine. Like, I think people could play him if they'd want to. They just no one wants to. But I don't think he's a bad card.
Yeah.
Jensen will be
He's
$40
just too
one day.
big.
Yo.
His shift just costs too much to play.
Dude, what's gonna happen, Hooded Biscuit, is that everyone's gonna start bulk buying the Ursula's Return box so they can get the Yen Sids from there.
All right, Brian, your turn.
All right, cool. So let's put Jim Hawkins. I'm gonna put him at like fine. Let's put him under Mufasa. I almost kind of want to put him in Ass Now Good Tomorrow, but I really like I love Jim Hawkins. I would still.
I mean, what he does well.
Jim Hawkins
Exactly, yeah.
was the reason why that location deck popped off.
Yeah, and like I remember like way in the early beginnings of Red Purple Burn. I was the one. I didn't invent it. I think I was I was one of the earlier people to, like, play it. But, like, Warp was like, yeah, it's fine, I guess. But like it really did pop off with that idea of the deck because you can just get dual threats. You can have big things on board, and it felt really good. It sort of got power crept out, but like it's still just a nice.
Jim
fun
Hawkins
card.
putting himself in the RLS legacy is still a scary thought.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit pops off. Like it's so good. And like, even just like little jank with him moving around places. Yeah, dude, Sky like rescue locations actually isn't that bad. Yeah, because like fucking Ryan played against me. He like built it in like 3 seconds and was just like, "Oh look, I have beaten you," and I'm like, "That's cool." And then yeah, but it still is really exciting. I do like it, even if it isn't the most consistent. Has no card draw, but it's fine. You just figure it out. A card that also would be fine in like very specific circumstances is Minnie Mouse, Storyteller.
You want to put? Where do you want to put it in fine?
No, let's put her in Ass Now.
Bro, have you not seen the Epic One Drop deck?
That's what I was gonna say, dude. Like, that's why, like, once that deck becomes consistent, oh my god, fucking. Once we can search for a card, yo, Minnie Mouse is popping the fuck up.
Could you imagine like DLC finals? It's just Minnie Mouse 1-drop spam versus Minnie Mouse 1-drop spam.
Oh my god.
Peak Lorcana content. Wow.
Oh man,
Exactly.
dude, that's gonna be when Mouse becomes like a Lorcana YouTuber, where he's like, guys, look at this crazy meta breaking deck.
You won't believe what just won the game. Okay. All right. Illuminate, go for it.
Okay. Jasmine, Dogwater,
Wow, that's
Merlin,
a little harsh.
fine.
Merlin, really?
Yeah,
I think Merlin's fine.
yeah.
Please,
I would
please,
pop
Mainly
those.
because
please justify.
mainly because he's uninkable. Like for Merlin, like if he was inkable, he'd be pretty good. And,
Really?
like, yeah.
When's the last
like-
time you've seen this card played ever?
Yeah, in Blurple. I was just playing him the other week.
Me
Like,
when I want to lose gaining lore or card draw.
Blurp search cards that search anything in your deck for the measly shift.
I'd wheel you after that. I'd be like, fuck it.
Like you can play anything you want. Like, but be it if it's only in blue purple. This is just another card that is only meant for blue purple, right? And in blue purple, this card is really good.
So I got Tekken back from Bermuda so they can shift it.
Like searching all is found.
No, we
Searching
can
let it
shift
go.
on self-appointed mentor.
No, you just play the one drop.
Yo.
You play the one drop. That card is crazy.
Shift on 5. These are 6-drop shift on 5.
You're playing Blurple. You can shift this on 4 or 3
It's just so bad. I don't know.
because you're ramping. And then you can search your Elsa. Bam.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Jasmine is just dog water.
She, yeah, it's like too conditional. I agree. All
It's
right.
like I see there's so many whens and ifs and like if you use shift a player, all other exerted characters. I'm like, all right, just please. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1 because there's 11 left.
Oh, nice math skills.
And then so that way we end on 2.
Math fear.
Mickey, Inspirational Warrior. I'm gonna do fine. Right below Mufasa. No, right below Jim. Below Bell. There we go. This card pops off, or he does nothing. But he does freeze a board regardless. So, but Uninkable is a pretty heavy cost for something that may have no payoff. So, I'll do fine. All right, Brian, go ahead.
All right, we're in all these like weird cards. Like I don't know what to do with it. Donald Duck, Pie Slinger. I'm putting in pretty bad. No, like they're like okay shift targets, but like still losing 2 lore. It's like, Pirate's Life is just better to get that more consistent and to gain more. It's like, okay, when the opponent has 10 or more lore, that's like a closer card. So like it's cool, but 6 health, it doesn't die to a whole lot. But like there are spots, but I just don't know, like, because like Red Steel, you could almost say it's like a decent comeback card, and like you pair that with like Merlin, and then he shifts, and then he attacks, and maybe it's a decent little thing, but I don't know. I don't believe in Donald Duck.
Yeah,
But,
I feel like the like the heart behind Donald Duck is really cool. Like this idea of a card that like gets stronger if you're behind. I think that's like I think the thought process was cool. I think the execution of it was like, yeah, kind of.
Exactly. And it's got, let's see, turn 1 Bell, turn 2 Mickey, turn 3 Jafar, sing 1, dude, fucking nutty. Dude, yeah, there's some jank, and like especially in like decks that can run One Last Hope. Mickey can just kind of get some value, and like if you can like rush it too, you can get some value. Which is why like it's like fine, like it is a nice card, but like it just isn't like amazing. I would not bet my life on it. Much like the other Donald Duck legendary, Donald Duck Buccaneer, it's ass.
Wow, that's harsh. Ass, but redeemable?
No. I mean, is there like a deck that like dumps a lot of stuff, and this thing will not just challenge, but banish a character in a challenge?
Yeah, I don't know. This card should have been a 4/3, I think,
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. Just 3/4 just feels really underwhelming for whenever he banishes a character in a challenge. It's like.
Yeah, because like he doesn't even get Daisy. You'd have to like so like your real thing is like this with like Vitalosphere. But like even then, a lot of the way the Red Steel is now, it's less focused on turning sideways and more focused on just kind of like crashing it. Because like I am not turning Mushu sideways unless I'm like closing out games. I'm not turning things sideways. I am challenging, getting lore that way, and then hoping that like the byproduct of being sideways isn't going to clear my board.
Yeah, it's kind of like a confused card. It's like it's like taking the challenging and making you do what you kind of don't want to do. Yeah.
There's a world where like there's like a weird Amber Steel deck that like does this, but even then like you don't have the rush, so like then it makes it kind of less good.
Yeah. No, for sure. Super telegraphed. I agree. Okay. Illuminate.
Oh, my turn already? Okay. Return to Hercules. Fine.
Okay.
And damn, I didn't even know Hydra was a legendary, and I have 2 of them. Shit. Ursula to ass now, good tomorrow.
Wow, really?
Yes, because back in set 5, she was really good. Now she's ass.
I mean,
Legit.
is it just because people don't want to play her?
No, because she's just. It's just. What are you?
You're not a lot of targets.
It's too. There's not a lot of targets. It's just she's just too slow now, just way too slow. To shift, and then like nobody's really singing songs outside of like 2 songs, but like the meta is just not for Ursula.
It's kind of like Scar, where like it feels very meta dependent.
Like if the meta was all Amber still, she'd be really good, but like it's not.
Okay. All right. It's a little harsh, but sure.
Yeah. I love Ursula, but like.
All right, Radigan. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I get the idea behind it. Kind of like, oh, if you want to make you know, Maui Shark, but like less good. Yeah, but also as a legendary, it feels dumb. There are much better cards.
Yeah, it's got. I think this card it's just so strange seeing this card made after Shark. You know,
right? Yeah.
I'm just like so confused. Like what? It's like I don't know. Very strange. And then Fairy Godmother is honestly fine.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with Fairy Godmother. It's just such a unique little thing that I like it.
Her,
pops off.
She's actually like horrifying. Whenever she quests, give someone Challenger 3, and if they die, they go back to your hand.
And Shift 2 is also kind of cute too. You know?
Like I've seen this character come out where they like Shift 2'd. So where's that other? Yeah, so like this chick. So they like shifted on her, right? And then like their snake or like Chernabog like pops your whatever and then just goes back to hand. I'm like, whoa, hold on. That's a problem.
Yeah, Skydolly, I fucking want a DLC. They fucking popped off with her. I forget what DLC it was.
Because they were running Fairy Godmother and like the it was, oh my gosh, what was it? Wasn't it Amber Purple?
Atlanta, you said.
They were like farming like their Cinderella. Yeah. I think it was like an Amber Amethyst, like Fairy Godmother. Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember watching that. It was extremely interesting. So yeah, she's fine. Okay, Brian.
All right, Baloo. I'm putting it dog water on principle.
Okay.
Yeah, that card's dog water.
It has 1 protection target. It's fucking Maui Shark. So
why was he made uninkable? I just do not understand. I don't. How did this card get uninkable, but Tamatoa did not? Like this blows my mind.
Again, this is the reason I keep bringing up. They keep overtuning one color and not overtuning all the other colors, and then everything seems oppressive.
There is a world
where you got people crying about blue steel being too strong.
There is a world, so like I see kind of where this idea is kind of like, you know, the idea, because you have things like Snuggly Duckling and Maximus and other things where it's like, okay, you're meant to have these really beefy boosted bodies that are on, and like, okay, now Baloo is the protection so that you can't sort of like, you know, you can't deal damage to them. Oh my god, dude, Dude, Sky, I'm sorry. I did not know your game. You got 2 Lumiere. He's fucking ready.
He's just invincible.
Oh my god, and Hercules, dude.
So that he can quest for. I guess questing for 2 is like. Not terrible.
And mind you, dealt damage is a very important word. You know, you can still move damage onto him. It's not like they can still have damage moved onto them.
You can still just coil him and then Medusa Sedge.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's just that like I get there's all these little strategies that like have, I don't know why. Maybe it's just me being like, you know, like a casual hater. Because like there are so many weird little strategies like we don't think about that like technically do exist. Because technically you can build a list against like Maximus and Snuggly Duckling, like all these big things, and like that is a thing that can happen. And like I shouldn't be discrediting that strategy. It just is a bad strategy. Oh yeah, you can fucking world credit, dude. That's tech it the fuck in.
Yeah, like with that sense in mind. I feel like a lot of ink, like combinations and colors, had a specific identity in sets 1 and 2, and then lost it after that.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then you got blue.
Yeah. That's fair. Dealt damage counts as challenging getting damage from it. Basically, like any form of damage, like spell
Ping.
cards, like Zeus, fire the cannons, and challenges. Yep, that's correct.
So in theory, you you have blue, and then like Hercules is probably an easy example because like Hercules comes in, Hercules challenges into something, Hercules doesn't take damage. So that's true. Yeah. So the strategy is to either just kind of is to either remove it with like removal or get rid of blue, and then you can take out the so like in theory, right? But like it's still not amazing. 7 cost, not 7 cost, because it's 7 strength, not 7 cost.
Yep.
But you are correct that there are that I think there is the Krabby Mickey.
If that was 7 cost, this card would be one of the best cards in the game.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking.
Yeah.
Yo.
Play him, play Tamatoa, play him, play Sisu, like an immortal Sisu's running around. Oh my gosh, dude.
Shift by Mortal Sisu, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. That'd be one of the best cards in the game.
Yeah, Hades can't die either. It's fucking nutty.
I would be.
All right, Brian, do your second one first.
Red, blue.
All right, so second one, Jafar, the very top of fine.
Okay, I agree. This card either wins the game or does nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with that. All right, Luminette, you're finishing us off. Hades and your boy Hydra.
Hydra is going to go to pretty bad. No.
Yes, Kaido, I agree. It is very much a card. Like, you have to build it. I almost
Hydra's gonna go to the bottom of fine.
Base.
Bottom of fine. Okay, all right.
Yeah, the bottom of fine, because he could be really good, but he is only good in a certain situation.
Yeah.
And that is with Red Bassa.
Yeah.
Maybe if he was inkable. I don't know. Being uninkable really like makes him even more trash. Okay, this is our last card.
Oh no, Hydra. Sorry, I was looking at Hades.
Man, Ursa's Return. How is it that this
Sisu?
card's legendary brother, the other Emerald Legendary, was Diablo, and then they make this card? That is unbelievable.
Ursa's Return was tough. A lot of sets are tough, you know.
Note that he is of 2 inkable Hades. There is no other inkable Hades except for him and the steel one. Oh, I guess the blue one, but the blue one's trash.
Wow, they've made Hades in every color. That's really interesting.
Yes, and all the potential ones that have really good potential are uninkable, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
That the purple Hades should have been inkable. It can already be Medusa. Why is this uninkable?
Purple Hades should have had a shift. That'd be busted. That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
that'd
the
be nuts.
dual ink one should have had a shift, and the blue one should have had a shift. But
All right, so what are we doing with this one? Banish one of your other characters. Play a character the same name as a banished character for free.
yeah, that one is ass now, and good tomorrow.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so this is the list we have concocted with chat.
Yay!
Now I'm gonna use some bumps.
All right, we got
Say
so
four.
Brian has 2 bumps. I have 1 bump. Chat has 1 bump. Illuminate has 3. Because I forced you to burn 1. Here we go. Anyone want to move anything?
All right.
All right, I am bumping Grandma Tala to dog water.
Wow, dog water?
Yep.
That's not true.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to bump John Silver to no, the still one to the top of pretty bad, mainly because his shift cost is unreasonable. All right, so I got 1 left, right?
One more.
left.
Yep.
All right. You already know Arthur.
Bro.
I will Arthur. I won't put him in dog water. Pretty bad.
Oh my! You know what? This is how much I love this card. I'm using my last bump. F you. Card is god tier, dude. I will stand by the king.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Brian, you got 2 more.
All right. Bebop, correct. But I kind of just want to leave him there because it's kind of funny.
So Bebop. So sorry. So we played a tier. All right. Last time I was explaining this. It's a tier list game. People are given bumps. We all have 5 bumps. So when someone puts something, you can bump something and move it anywhere else. So you can interrupt someone's tier. Chat was given 10 bumps, and so chat added a lot of chaos to here, and that's okay. It made it more fun. All right, Brian. Brian has 2. Chat, you have 1 more bump. So figure out who you want to bump.
Merlin asked now, good tomorrow. It's not good yet. What are you looking for? What are you? What are you doing? He's
go.
Not...
All is found. Elsa.
All has found a better card.
Wow. Shift 5 to get a let it go. Okay.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Let it go that I can sing right away.
Oh my god. I'm thinking of on my second one. I don't know if I have a lot to like even do. I think I like this tier list.
Bro, get this genie out of here.
I'm gonna donate my extra bump to chat.
Okay. All right, chat. You get 2 bumps. Blue to That's pretty good. Wow. Okay. My man Blue's moving up we're putting at the bottom of That's pretty good. Mickey to ass. All right, ass now.
I support that. Oh God, no! There's another one. Oh God, there's
hold on. Okay, all right. Hold on. Okay. I will allow 1 more bump. Shadox, because you followed today, I'm giving it to you.
I agree. Namari to God tier.
Namari
Let's go.
to God tier.
Lee Shag ignores. Be like.
All right. There we go. We did it, guys. We made the perfect tier list. Feel free to share this on whatever social media nonsense. Hey, Iserlock, thanks for the prime, man. I appreciate you.
Yo,
Iserlock,
let's get some hype with let's get some hype. All right, y'all. Well, hey, so this was supposed to go for like 30 minutes. It went for 2 hours, but I think we had a lot of fun.
Nice.
What did you guys think, Brian, Illuminite? Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
I always have fun hanging out with my best pals.
That's right. We're here just having a good time. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
hashtag bring Darkside Brian back.
That's right. Today we announced that Darkside is no longer retired from Lorcana. He's going to be playing Red Purple Burn like his heart and soul demands.
No,
red purple locations. It is a good deck.
Oh, thank you, Iserlock. I appreciate that.
Red Purple Locations is a good deck.
Bro, I'm actually going to be playing Red Purple Location. I just put it together today. I rebuilt it.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to be playing that on the MalferonMD stream on twitch.tv?
TM Incorporated. All right, so hey guys, so this was a new thing, right? The PixelPlus podcast. You know, I think a lot of us have been memeing about like we should just make a podcast, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's give it a go. Let's see what we can do. If you guys liked this, please let me know. You know, I think we'd like to try it again. And we are happy to bring in other guests as well. I think I have in the plans to bring in Sevi at some point. We can do like 4 people or 3 people and rotate people out. And then I'm thinking maybe we do this maybe like at most once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. Totally depends on people's schedules and lives. So if you guys like this, we can try to make it more of a regular thing. And then the point of it is just to do some silly stuff, talk about stuff, just have a good time, hang out.
Can you get a soundboard mouth that you can just press when things happen?
Yes, I can. Well, I may need your help. I don't know. I will work on it. All right, Darkside Brian's going to be our tech man. He's going to bring in some sound effects that we can start incorporating. Okay. I think that's it.
Right.
So, any final comments? Thoughts?
Yeah. Yes. Where can we find everybody at except for you, Malferion?
That's right. Illuminite, Darkside Brian, you guys take it away. How do you
Well, hi. If you don't know, I am Illuminati72. And I can be found on Illuminati72.twitch.tv and YouTube and Discord and all the Discords. Malfurion20 Lore, Darkside Brian at Illuminati72.
Twitch.tv/ There we go. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. So everyone to toss Illuminati, toss Darkside Brian follows. They're very much loved and adored on our stream. Good friends of the stream. And then a rising tide lifts all boats. We want to support each other. And then Darkside Brian. Any final
I'm
thoughts for you?
Darkside Brian. I streamed Lorcana for a while. Now I hate Lorcana. So I'm playing a lot of Toontown.
He'll hate it until I show him the way.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed Hidden.
And now I know I can be happy as a clown because I'm beautiful, baby.